Hello, everybody. Hello, Om. सुना है गेंशिन पे स्ट्रॉन्ग और वेलकम मून लिखना बंद हो जाएगा क्यों? तो ये लिख के आता रहा है। सुना है तो ये बंद हो जाएगा लिख के आना। आई थिंक द सॉन्ग ऑफ वेलकम मून इज एंडिंग। गेम इन द वर्ल्ड की स्ट्रीम पे आ गया। ओह माय गॉड। हेलो शुभम। हेलो प्रियांक। फिर आएगा वेलकम कॉमरेड। फ्री फायर। एंटी डूइंग क्रेजी क्रेजी। आज गेंशिन के सीसी ट्राई कब कर रहे हैं? गेंशिन का भी मेरे को वो करना है यार, एक्सप्लोरेशन और स्टोरी खत्म करनी है। ठीक है, ये दो मेन गोल है अभी। आज गेंशिन की स्टोरी जितना हो सके उतना करेंगे। क्या आर्कनाइट का सीसी करने के लिए बहुत टाइम है भाई। ठीक है, इट्स नॉट गोइंग अवे। कमेल का बैनर है बहुत वक्त तक। कितना स्टोरी बजा? आई थिंक 2 से 3 घंटे का। स्टोरी कितनी बोरिंग है भाई, पता नहीं। होली शिट, द स्टोरी, लेटेस्ट स्टोरी ऑफ गेंशिन इज वेरी मीडियोकर। वेरी मीडियोकर। लाइक समझ लो जितनी स्टोरी की है इट्स ऑल बिल्डअप। हम लाइक क्या बिल्डअप? लाइक स्टोरी का प्रोग्रेस। जिदी खेलो नहीं यार, टाइम कहाँ है भाई जिदी? या मैं अनस्टॉल करने का फिर आते हूँ एंटी और एनफील्ड, अब टाइम ही नहीं है। इट्स हार्ड टू हैंडल, बट मैं हैंडल कर रहा हूँ सब गेम्स अभी भी समहाउ। गेंशिन में सिर्फ एक आईडी खेलता हूँ, वुआ में एक आईडी खेलता हूँ बस। हर गाचे गेम की एक ही आईडी खेलता हूँ मैं। सबकी दूसरी आईडी ड्रॉप कर दी है। वुआ की दूसरी आईडी कोई और खेलता है, करण खेलता है। हेलो पिपॉय, टाइम ही नहीं है भाई। 12 घंटा वैरायटी स्ट्रीम करूँ और 5-6 घंटा तो वैरायटी स्ट्रीम करूँ, फिर उधर वो गाचा अकाउंट से हैंडल करूँ। इट्स लाइक इम्पॉसिबल। और वो गाचे गेम जिसमें भर भर के ग्राइंड हो, इम्पॉसिबल है फॉर मी। गेम में बैल्कन पैसा भेजो यूपीआई में कर दे रहा हूँ टॉप अप। आज के 30 मिनट ही अच्छा था, बाकी फुल लो ड्रॉप स्टोरी बिल्डअप है। हाँ वही 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 बोल रहा हूँ मैं। इट्स ऑल बिल्डअप, इट्स ऑल बिल्डअप। इसलिए तो मेरे को अभी तक मैं गेंशिन स्टोरी फिनिश नहीं कर पाया हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे को अच्छा ही नहीं लग रहा सो फॉर गेंशिन स्टोरी। इसलिए बहुत धीमे धीमे कर रहा हूँ मैं। 350 में थोड़ी है। मैं थोड़ी किसी टॉप अप वेबसाइट से कर रहा हूँ, अपने अकाउंट से करूंगा। तुम्हारा टॉप अप करना होगा तो मैं खुद तो वेलकम लेता नहीं हूँ। करते हैं सब गाचा गेम में ड्रॉप करके एक गाचा गेम पकड़ते हैं। नहीं, बोरिंग हो जाएगा मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा बोरिंग हो जाएगा फॉर मी।
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
मैं सिर्फ डिप लेगा प्लेयर बेस में for sure. Abhishek, I agree with that.
Thank you for
The moment Snazna finishes, I think डिप लेगा, क्योंकि काफी लोगों के लिए गेंशिन की स्टोरी वहीं खत्म हो जाएगी मेरे ख्याल से, even if they want to continue ahead, जो कि मुझे पता है they will continue ahead. They will damn sure continue. Hello Cosmic. कैसा इवेंट है ये? कुछ खास कैरेक्टर नहीं आ रहे हैं, आर्कॉन को छोड़ गया। हाँ अग्रीड। स्नेस नाया के कैरेक्टर रोस्टर में मुझे किसी का डिजाइन नहीं पसंद आया सो फार, अनफॉर्चुनेटली। आई एम सॉरी। रीजन बीइंग पूरा मेल 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 कैरेक्टर तो भरा हुआ स्नेस नाया, एंड आई डोंट गिव टू शिट्स अबाउट मेल कैरेक्टर्स। हेलो काव्यांश। और आप जेपी वीपीएन लगा, मैं भाई वीपीएन से नहीं करूंगा किसी का कुछ, फक नो, आई एम सॉरी। कहीं कुछ हो गया तुम्हारे अकाउंट का, तुम तो आ जाओगे मेरे ऊपर, है ना। हाँ मैं अपने अकाउंट में वीपीएन जैसा रिस्क लेने वाला हूँ ना और के वीपीएन इज वेरी रिस्की, आई एम सॉरी। अब नहीं जा रहा था, अब नहीं आ रहा है, चैट आ रहा था क्या कि लाइव स्ट्रीम पहले की 220 साल तक चलेगा गेंशिन को, 220 साल उतने वक्त तक जिंदा भी रहेंगे। ये इवेंट या ये इवेंट आई मीन क्वेस्ट, या क्वेस्ट अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ ही है। गो क्वेस्ट है सो फार, ये बोरिंग है पूछो मत, खत्म ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं। आई होप आज के लास्ट के जो 2-3 घंटे की क्वेस्ट बची है, होपफुली इट्स गुड। स्किप बटन आ रहा सुनने में, लहड़ा आ रहा है स्किप बटन, चूतिया बना रहे हैं। फोन्स ग्राइंड छोड़ दो, पॉज लेने के बाद फिर कुछ है ही नहीं उसमें भाई। फोन्स बाद में काम आएंगे, मान लो बाद में कोई कॉलैब आया जिसमें फोन्स यूज करने हैं, तो फिर अगर फोन्स कलेक्ट करते रहोगे तो तुम्हारे पास वो रहेगा। फोन्स बहुत ही वैल्यूबल करेंसी है भाई। क्या चैट, अरे अब समझा मैं, आहा ये तो पहले भी आ रखा है ऐसा इवेंट। कट्टी इवेंट है, बोरिंग तो लग रहा है। Am I doing everything wrong? Yeah, looks like. अरे फक, क्या अटका हूं मैं भाई। टाइम कंज्यूमिंग इवेंट है। ओ आई सी, इधर आओ इधर आओ। ओ जनहित में जा रही हो, आई सी, आप समझा मैं नहीं निकाल पाया, इतना कम विशेष दे रहे हैं भाई। वाह, लाइट चलेगा, स्ट्रीम ऑन करते हैं, क्या मादर चोद दिमाग वाले हैं भाई। मादर चोद गाली देते ही साला लाइट आ गई। डब्लू चैट, गाली देने से काम होता है। ओह ऐसा करना है क्या? आई सी। तो बेसिकली 5 के पॉइंट्स कर रहे हैं, तो हर कितने 5 हैं, तो सब में 1 के पॉइंट्स करना जरूरी है, राइट चैट? अब पहले वाले में तो मेरे को समझ नहीं याद करना क्या, बट आप समझ गया हूं, अब तो इजी क्लैप है। हेलो नेक्स्ट, व्हाट्स अप? बहुत टाइम बाद एक्सेस याद नहीं आ रहा, आई एम सॉरी, तुमने डीपी बदल ली है। ओह शीट, अबे यार कोऑप इवेंट में अलग रामपन होता लोगों का। ओह शीट, गो गो गो। ए साले चोरी कर रहा। ए ए ए ए हाउ डज द पॉइंट सिस्टम वर्क चैट? कौन धक्का दे रहा, कैसे पता चल रहा है? हाँ? Are we playing as a team chat in this mode or like against each other? मेरे को ये नहीं समझ आता पहले। Like this just don't make sense. I'm sorry. Some goo goo gaga type shit going on. What? हम भाई चौदह इवेंट है। अलविदा, मुझे तो बकवास लगी थी, मुझे ही बकवास लग रही है। कंट्री से ज्यादा पॉइंट्स हैं। नेक्स्ट रीजन तो तेरे प्राइमो सेव हो रहे होंगे, सॉलिड मोस्टली मेल्स ही हैं, बट मैं टेस्टिंग के लिए पुल करूंगा ना। या ऑफ कोर्स आलतू फालतू मेल कैरेक्टर्स स्किप करूंगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो पुल करते रहना ही पड़ेगा भाई। अगर मान लो 4 पैचेस तक मेल कैरेक्टर आए तो 4 पैचेस क्या मैं स्किप करते चलूंगा? ओह हेल ना ब्रो, उससे अच्छा तो फिर अनइंस्टॉल ही कर दूंगा मैं गेम। कोई सेंस ही नहीं फिर खेलने का। जैसे वारका था, वारका का डिजाइन बिल्कुल नहीं बताया, स्किप कर दिया। लोहेन स्किप कर दिया, कोई जरूरत नहीं थी, उसका किट भी अच्छा नहीं था, इन दोनों का किट भी अच्छा नहीं था, एंड स्किप। बस 2 मेल स्टार 5 स्टार है, और बाय तो बाकी तो 4 स्टार हैं। तो भाई कोई फीमेल ही नहीं थी। भैया की हाल चाल? भैया मैं सैंड्रोन पुल कर रहा हूँ, फिर क्या मैं सतलाली पुल करूँ या मेरे को, वैसे मेरे पास मोविका है भाई। अगर सैंड्रोन पुल कर रहे हो तो पुल कर लो, क्योंकि सैंड्रोन के डेडिकेटेड सपोर्ट्स जो है वो स्नेजनाया में आएंगे। तो मान लो तुम्हारे पास याई मेको नहीं है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है। अगर है तो अच्छा है, अगर नहीं है तो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं, क्योंकि यू विल गेट मोर सपोर्ट्स इन द फ्यूचर फॉर हर, सो यू आर चिलिंग, ठीक है। जो आज बेस्ट चलेगा इस सैंड्रोन के साथ, वो फ्यूचर में बेस्ट आई डोंट थिंक होगा, वो उसके लिए अलग अलग और आ जाएंगे आई थिंक। एटलीस्ट इवेंट क्विक है चैट, दैट्स गुड। अरे यंगन का डैमेज फ्लो S4 R2 जितना है, पावर क्रीप यार। अब फ्लोवा का करियर खत्म होने वाला, मतलब नेक्स्ट मैच अभी तो वेपन निकाला था मैंने उसका। इस बार बल कोई बात नहीं, फ्रोलोवा के लिए वेपन मैंने इसलिए निकाला है बिकॉज वो मुझे पसंद है एज अ कैरेक्टर। बॉक्स के पास जाके खेड़ा हो जाओ बस। दिल से लव यू ब्रो। हेलो सूरज।
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can.
लोडिंग क्यों अटका हुआ है?
Arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
बॉक्स के पास खड़े हो जाओ। ओके सैंड्रोन तो वेपन साथ निकाल रहा हूँ चैट में। अबे एएफके का कुछ मैसेज आया था क्या? ओ माय गॉड, एएफके फार्म करने वालों के लिए अलग हरामी। ओ माय गॉड कितने स्टिंजी है। ओ माय गॉड हेल ना, एएफके फार्मिंग नहीं करने देंगे भाई। छी ओ भाई छी डूड छी। Nah, that's it's so fucking stingy. Oh hell nah, dude. No shot, that's a thing.
On me.
ये बार का कौन है? गेंशिन में लाइक मारे। Well, stream for synchronity, I think, but point मेरे पास gems नहीं होने वाले हैं for after powers. Ain't SR where you can't put auto. Da. Quest क्या मजा आ गया। Camellia Quest in 2026. What buddy? Hello, Shabam. What's up? Hooray! Flying jet. अबे ये तो बड़ा चूतिया हाल है। What the fuck? अरे मैं कहाँ चला गया उड़ते हुए? So far सबसे चूतिया वाला ये चांद आ गया मेंबरशिप। ओ माय गॉड, थैंक्स फॉर द चांद। चांद निकल आया जब तुम आया। वाओ आई क्रिंज। Not gonna lie, ठीक है चैट, क्विक इवेंट है, इट्स नॉट बैड। तुम लोग जितना बुरा बोल रहे हो हैं, नॉट दैट बैड, इट्स एक्चुअली फाइन। आई विल से आओ अरे इधर इधर भी कुदा दे रहा है। ये वाला तो बड़ा बोकस है भाई, कहीं भी कुदा दे रहा है साला। हिलन को छोड़ो, किसी का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट नहीं किया है मेन क्वेस्ट के साथ कोई। साइड स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में आयल से कमिला क्वेस्ट अच्छी है, इट्स गुड नॉट बैड। दिस वन इज किलिंग मी, होली शिट। अरे फिर वो गाउंटलर में डबल हैमर बुल तक पहुंच गया, फिर वहां मर गया 3 बार। तूने वो टूल्स लिए यूज कर रहा है कि नहीं? तू टाइम मत वेस्ट कर वहां पर। पहली बात तो मैं जो बोल रहा हूं वो कर। बग बॉट्स लेके आओ, टैक्स बग बॉट्स और टैक्स विद पॉइजन पाउच, यूज दैट, यू विल डिस्ट्रॉय इट। और बुल्स के लिए टैक्स बचाइए, बुल्स के लिए टैक्स बचा के रख, ट्रस्ट मी। टैक्स बुल्स के लिए बचा के रख, उड़ने वाले के लिए टैक्स है भाई, तो बुल्स के लिए टैक्स बचाना। टैक्स बहुत डैमेज देते हैं। तूने नेल अपग्रेड, तेरा नेल अपग्रेड किस लेवल पे है पहले ये बता। नेल अपग्रेड लेवल 2 तक हुआ है कि नहीं? नेल का लेवल बताओ पहले तुम, क्योंकि तुम्हारे टूल्स का डैमेज तुम्हारे नेल के लेवल पे स्केल करता है, पता है? और एक बार अपग्रेड किया था वो विडो वाला रीजन। एक बार तूने वो वाली क्वेस्ट की गवर्नमेंट वाला, जिसमें ढेर सारे खाना ढूंढ के लाना है, सिटाडेल में एक बंदे को देना है, वो कर, उससे मिलता है वेपन मैट लेवल अप के लिए। डू दैट फर्स्ट, ठीक है? और अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर कर, ठीक है? अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर कर, उससे तेरे को वो मिलेगा। और टूल के लेवल बढ़ा, टूल डैमेज वाले लेवल बढ़ाओ। एक्सप्लोरेशन कर भाई, विल बी गुड ऑन सैंड्रोन। हाँ चल जाएगी। डब्ल्यू इज ऑल राउंडर, कोई भी अटैक स्केलिंग कैरेक्टर पे चल जाता है। इट्स लाइक अ बेस्ट जनरल वेपन है वो। इन्होंने तो रोड में कॉकरोच को वाला बॉस को मारा है, तो सबको सब करो, सब करो, सब करो। एक डिलीवरी वाला होगा लास्ट, उसके लिए भी दिक्कत हो तो बताइए, मैं बता दूंगा कैसे करना इजी। एक तो फ्लाई मेला मिलेगा, वो तो बहुत वो लेट गेम है, बहुत लेट गेम है वो, अभी एक्ट 2 में ही है अभी। अच्छे से अभी एक्सप्लोर कर, उसको छोड़ दे। अगर वो नहीं हो रहा तो उसको छोड़ दे, अभी अदर चीजें एक्सप्लोर कर जो एक्सप्लोर कर सकता है, उसको छोड़ दे अभी के लिए। देखो एक AFK फार्मर भाई, ओ नो मैन। ओके आई सी। मिशन बहुत है इसलिए कंफ्यूजिंग है, इसलिए साला ऐसे ही याद नहीं रहता है। हाँ तो मिशन देख के धीरे धीरे खेल, क्या दिक्कत है भाई? हाँ? ये बकवास गेम मोड फिर से दे दिया भाई, ये है तो काइंड ऑफ शिट, बट फोक भी है। टाइम टेकिंग नहीं, एटलीस्ट इट्स फाइन फॉर मी आई गेस, नॉट सो बैड आई से। अरे यार फूड उसका बचा के लिए। डक में फूड वाला मिशन डक्स में। और हाँ, प्यूरिफाइड डक्ट्स अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर किया। बाइल वाटर के लिए एक चार्म मिलेगा तेरे को, जिससे बाइल वाटर में तेरे को वो नहीं लगेगा। वो डीबफ लगता है ना, तुम शुगर वाटर में जब गिरते हो तो डीबफ लगता है ना, कीचड़ वो लग जाते हैं, वर्म्स लग जाते हैं तो बॉडी पे, तो वो वाला डीबफ नहीं लगता है उसकी वजह से। तो प्यूरिफाइड डक्ट्स अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर करना। एक कहीं हिडन वॉल होगी, हिडन वॉल नहीं, यू हैव टू गेट ग्रैब्ड बाय सम एनिमी, गेट अप। मैं बोला असिस्टेड किल करो टू गेट डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मीट। टूल्स यूज करने हैं, गूगल कर ले, वो ज़्यादा बेटर रहेगा। ठीक है, उसमें तेरे को फायर से करना है, तो अपने वेपन पे फायर लगा और फायर टूल से मारे, टूल किल करने टूल से। ठीक है, वो तू गूगल कर लेगा मिशन कैसे करना, तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा उससे। तीन टाइप के मीट हैं और तीनों टाइप के लिए अलग अलग फायर भी लगता है। और नहीं तो क्या, लॉफे बाय करेगा जब आएगा तब ना। अभी कहाँ भाई, अभी तो अनाउंस हुआ है भाई, तो लॉफे अनाउंस हुआ है। लॉफे का टाइम है यार, लॉफे का आई थिंक टाइम। कोई इवेंट नॉट बैड, ज्यादा टाइम भी नहीं लगा। आई थिंक 10-15 मिनट लगे मेरे को करने में। क्यों चैट? कैसा ट्रेलर देखा? सैंड्रोन का ट्रेलर है ना, वो नहीं देखा। लेट मी वॉच दैट। टीजर तो देखा था मैंने, आई थिंक सैंड्रोन का नहीं देखा था क्या? वेट, अरे टीजर ही आया है क्या बस अभी तक? अरे यार मुझे लगा सैंड्रोन का डेमो आ गया। टीजर ही देख लेता हूँ, वो तो देखा नहीं।
Happy Fontanalia Festival, mademoiselle. Your coffee. Enjoy.
मेमोजाल।
Still your drink of choice, then.
Hands-on engagement during research is an integral part of social learning. You taught me that, Alain. Besides, this used to be your favorite too. The taste reminds me of home.
Happy Fontanalia Festival. Come again. You hate high heels that much?
बहुत रेंज अधूरा एक्सप्लोर हुआ है भाई। क्वेस्ट किया, एनपीसी फाइंड करने वाला, तब रेडर का रास्ता मिला और नहीं मिलता, सारा क्वेस्ट करना होगा।
Stand them. And how do you even fight in a dress like that? The length alone is ridiculous.
A lady can be elegant and deadly at the same time, you know. The
Oh
two
my gosh,
often go hand in
rare
hand.
Signora
You'll
appearance.
understand when you're older, I'm sure.
I won't, and I don't want to. Let's go, Palom.
No Polonio.
I forgot. Even you're no longer by my side. Polonia.
We're definitely visiting for Nora grave chat in Sanaya. Huh? सैड ट्रेलर है भाई, नॉट गonna lie. Well, she has a friend, at least. No shots, Sandrone, you're doing stock and shit.
I can't see them yet. I have to resolve my own questions first. Sandrone.
Sandrone is cute. सैंड्रोन के कैरेक्टर के वाइब हमेशा ऑन पॉइंट रही है सो फार, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट से लेके एवरीवेयर इट्स हैज ऑलवेज बीन ऑन पॉइंट. सुंदरे सुंदरे वाइब. ब्लाइंड फोल्डेड रेडार यूज करती ना, और उसके छुपके क्या फायदा. या स्नीक एंड स्निफ आउट. ऑलराइट, अब सैंड्रोन पे चैट क्या देना है. अटैक क्रायो हो जाएगा और समथिंग एल्स. अटैक क्रायो और समथिंग एल्स. गॉबलेट उसमें निकालता मैं सिग्नेचर वेपन. और सिग्नेचर वेपन क्या मिलता है उसको? क्रेट डैमेज क्रेटर है. लेट मी सी. अटैक अटैक. इंटरेस्टिंग. क्रैक खुद इसीलिए मैंने पूछा. हाँ, कुछ ज्यादा ही डार्क शिट मांगा है एनिमे देख रहा हूं. या आई होप यू सर्वाइव मेंटली. हाँ, क्रेट डैमेज वेपन है सैंड्रोन का. ब्रेन रॉट हो गया है. ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव ब्रेन. तो यार पहले जो शायद देना पड़े अगर ट्रांसफर रिएक्शन नहीं है सुपर कंडक्टर. व्हाट? हीरो क्राफ्टर ने तो ऑलरेडी लगा लिया होगा ना दिमाग की क्या यूज करना है.
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way.
नेक्स्ट पैच को न्यू ऑटो सेट आ रहा क्या? नहीं.
Surge. 3 moons converge. Go, Lumi! Coming in hot!
Charge!
अटैक बेटर. ओके.
On me!
Oh, our dogs eat these. होल्डर होल्डर क्या है? भर तो जाएगा ही ना. भाई जिसका इन्वेंट्री फुल हो रहा है चैट, इसका मतलब तुम समझ सकते हो। अगर तुम्हारा इन्वेंट्री फुल रहा, मीनिंग दैट्स someone who plays the games daily actually.
Divine light, shield them. Light to dust.
मैंने बेसिकली 2 पैचेस स्किप किए हैं गेंशिन में। दैट इज द हाईएस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ स्किपिंग आई हैव डन इन गेंशिन में। लाइक ये पैच भी स्किप हुआ है और पिछला पैच भी स्किप हुआ है।
A moonlit night for all. So, Lily!
Advance! Everyone on me!
तो 24 का लिमिट दे दिया है, मेरा 2K था। पूरा अगले पैच आ रहा है सैंड्रोन का। वेट व्हाट है? तो सो ये सेट है सैंड्रोन को। क्यों सेट चाहिए? ये सेट काम नहीं करता सैंड्रोन पे। व्हाट? यही है तो फिर अगले पैच सेट ऑलरेडी गेम में, तो तू अगले पैच सेट आ रहा है क्यों बोल रहा है भाई? येलो ब्लेसिंग्स पूरा आएगा। ब्लेसिंग्स पूरा आएगा। An all new blessing may be obtained as you make your way towards Naya. ओ तो ये सेट का पैसिव कंप्लीट नहीं है। तो ये सेट का पैसिव कंप्लीटेड नहीं है बेसिकली, राइट? तो वी द पैसिव एक्सटेंड होगा बेसिकली। तो ये कह रहे हो ये पैसिव कंप्लीटेड नहीं है। देखा गेम का जेनर ही बदल दिया है। मतलब मैंने नहीं देखा एंटी लाइव स्ट्रीम। कुछ अच्छा हुआ तो बताओ तो देखूंगा। अभी क्योंकि टाइम है नहीं, आज गेंशिन की स्टोरी खत्म करने का प्लान है। अगर ज्यादा बोरिंग हुई तो कल तक का भी टाइम लग सकता है गेंशिन स्टोरी में। क्या बाद में स्टेलर भी लिख देंगे। हाँ भाई, टाइम टू लेवल अप सम पीसेस फॉर सैंड्रोन। लेट्स सी, मैंने पूरे पैच फार्म किया है ये सेट फॉर सैंड्रोन। क्या मेरे को कुछ अच्छा मिला है जो मैं लाइक सैंड्रोन को ईआर चाहिए क्या? ईआर तो चाहिए आई थिंक। ये पीस तो ऑलरेडी गो हो गया भाई। पीसी लीक्स चेक करना। सुपर कंडक्टर रिएक्शन डैमेज 80%, स्टेलर कंडक्टर रिएक्शन डैमेज 40%। आ अबे ये बात, अरे मतलब इस सेट का ये 80% काम नहीं करेगा। कर रहे हैं जैसे जीटे से स्टॉक आउट हो जाएगा। हाँ लो भाई, मेरे डंडा कर दिया है भाई बहन। भाई मुझसे पूछो, होली शिट, दिन में कम से कम 4 से 5 बंदे आके पूछे न होगा और आफ्टरवर्ड्स कि जीटे से प्री ऑर्डर कर दी। आई एम लाइक होली शिट, खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है वो सड़ी का लेफ्ट राइट। कल इसी के बारे में, कल मैं रैंट कर रहा था वैरायटी स्ट्रीम पे। होली शिट बहन, लोग ऐसे पागल हो रहे हैं बहन चो, जैसे एकदम खत्म ही हो गया है जीटे 6 अभी 2 दिन में। ओ सड़ी का एक नंबर के चूतिया ही हैं साले, खत्म ही हो गया, स्टॉक आउट हो रहा बहन। खेलना 9 महीना बाद ही है, ले देके पागल ही हुए जा रहे हैं वो सड़ी। ले लो अभी, नहीं तो फिर दोबारा नहीं मिलेगा मौका। तो स्टोर से गायब हो जाएगा है। डैमेज 80% का कोई सेंस नहीं है क्योंकि सुपर कंडक्ट का कुछ डैमेज है ही नहीं। हाँ सैंड्रोन बिल्ड इज सो एस भाई। मेरे अभी तुम देखो मेरा सैंड्रोन बिल्ड डे 1, come on, another crit damage roll. Boom! Watch this. एचपी सैंड्स देख रहे हो चैट में? एचपी सैंड देख रहे हो? डिफेंस सैंड्स देख रहे हो? क्राफ्ट कर लो एलेक्सर से, रोल भी कर लो, क्राफ्ट भी करूंगा। तो पहले तुम्हें रोल क्यों करना है? रोल करके पहले देखो कौन कौन सा अच्छा मिल रहा है। जो अच्छा नहीं मिल रहा है वो एलेक्सर से क्राफ्ट करूंगा मैं। क्या समझ रहे हो? सैंड्रोन पे क्रेट डैमेज हेड पीसी दे चैट। 16 क्रेट रेट उसको फ्री मिलेगा। असेंशन क्या है सैंड्रोन का? क्रेट रेट क्रेट डैमेज। सैंड्रोन इज क्रेट रेट असेंशन। हाँ तो क्रेट डैमेज हेड पीसी देने वाला है उसको। एंड वी डोंट हैव अ क्रेट डैमेज हेड पीस। 15 एक्स्ट्रा। शट अप। ये यूज करेंगे। एक ऑफसेट रखना है ना, हेड पीस में ऑफसेट रख सकता हूँ ऑनेस्टली देखा जाए तो। क्रेट डैमेज क्रेट रेट ठीक है 13 क्रेट रेट विद ईएम तो अच्छा होगा ना चार्ट उसके लिए, क्योंकि स्टेलर कंडक्ट पे तो ईएम चलेगा ना। व्हाट डू से चैट? क्रायो रेजोनेंस, अरे हाँ क्रायो रेजोनेंस से तो मिलेगा, यस ब्रो। हेडपीस में ये लगा देता हूँ। तो ई एम सी आर एंड ई आर के साथ देखो डैमेज क्रेट रेट नहीं, क्रेट रेट 13 क्रेट रेट है। हाँ? फ्लावर क्राफ्ट कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि फ्लावर जो है कम कॉस्ट करता है क्राफ्टिंग मामले में, है ना। फ्लावर की कॉस्ट कम होती है, 8 एलेक्सर्स हैं, तो फ्लावर क्राफ्ट करना इज लाइक, ठीक है फ्लावर सस्ते में क्राफ्ट होता है। तो डिफेंस तो जरूरी है, डिफेंस तो जरूरी है। डिफेंस का बहाना बिना जिंदगी कैसे चलेगी, हैं? गॉबलेट नहीं क्राफ्ट करना चाहूंगा मैं, होली शिट 4 एलेक्सर फॉर गॉबलेट इज लाइक भोसड़ी का। डिफेंस तो जरूरी, मादर। थैंक गॉड एक और डिफेंस रोल नहीं हुआ, होली शिट। Damn, 40 CV. क्या बोलते हो चार्ट? एक ऋषभ नहीं यार, ऋषभ वर्थ इट नहीं है। And just like that, boom, hero. वो पीस रिसेव करेगा तो गो ही रहेगा, ये बात तो सही है। नेक्स्ट पैच रीसेट होगा, अब नेक्स्ट पैच क्या क्राफ्ट करूंगा पता है? आई थिंक गॉबलेट क्राफ्ट कर लूंगा एंड बूम, गॉड टियर सैंड्रोन बिल्ड इन द हाउस। उसको वेट, ईआर रिक्वायरमेंट भी है क्या सैंड्रोन की कुछ? आई थिंक 120-30 बहुत है, क्योंकि क्रायो तो रहेगा ही, क्रायो तो उसकी टीम में रहेगा ही ना। तो अगर 110-20 होगा तो ठीक ही है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ये पीस तो बदलना है, ये गॉबलेट बदलना है। आई थिंक दिस इज फाइन। इट हैज EM ER crit damage which is very good. Yeah. स्कोफियर, हाँ स्कोफियर वाला अकाउंट का स्कोफियर है इस अकाउंट में। स्कोफियर मेरे दोनों अकाउंट में एक्चुअली में, स्कोफियर मेरे दोनों अकाउंट में है। हेलो गॉड, इसको रीसे मार दूं क्या? अरे हाँ, ये रीसेप सस्ते में हो रहा है। एक यूज करेगा, एक रीसेप मारने से क्या जा रहा है? फक, ऑल वेंट टू क्रिट रेट और डिफेंस तो रुका ही नहीं। एडवांस्ड, व्हाट इज एडवांस रीसेप क्या है? व्हाट द फक, अबे हर रोल डिफेंस में क्यों जा रहा है एक? व्हाई इज एवरी वन रोल इज ए फकिंग डिफेंस? व्हाट? You do 16 rolls for guaranteed 4 rolls. Okay, one more. माँ की चूत डिफेंस की। फ्लावर पे इतना पेल दिया फेदर, ठीक है। आई वाज जस्ट टेस्टिंग कि मेरा लक कितना गू है। वेल आई गेस माय लक इज वेरी गू। बस लक टेस्टिंग कर रहा था ब्रो, कोई बात नहीं, नो बिग डील, नो बिग डील।
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain.
1 day 15 hours, ठीक, 1 day 15 hours, ठीक है। टुडे एंड टुमारो we will do these first we do this dog shit quest। वेपन कौन सा? सिग्नेचर निकालूंगा मैं सैंड्रोन पे सिग्नेचर वेपन होगा। फाइन है तेरे पे? नहीं भाई, मैं सिग्नेचर वेपन निकाल रहा हूँ सैंड्रोन का। सरपेंट स्पाइन है इनकी, देखनी मेरे को।
Journeying through the desert is as arduous as one might imagine.
हेडपीस ऑफसेट रखने का ये फायदा है कि अगर मान लो क्रिट रेट कम हुआ तो डैमेज पे क्रिट रेट का भी किसी पे भी स्विच कर सकते हैं। बेडो के लिए, हाँ बेडो पे तो सरपेंट स्पाइन है भाई। अब बाडू बिल्ड मेरी चीची है। मैं चीची और डायना दोनों टेस्ट करने वाला हूँ। डायना पे तो मिलिलिथ यूज करने वाला हूँ, ये तो डिसाइडेड है मेरा। मतलब क्वेस्ट क्या पूरा? नहीं भाई, कुछ नहीं किया एक्सप्लोरेशन वैसे। Alright, I hope today we do good. अच्छा quest हो please. उस दिन मेरे को पका दिया था अच्छे से भाई इस quest ने. Use this team for her Sandrone, Bedo, Coffee and Nicole.
Aru will also need some further optimization.
I don't got Nicole, so.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Hell nakda.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the
It
primal
gets better
constructs
by
within
it
King
needs to
Deshret's
get better
mausoleum.
right now. Holy shit.
Time is not on
So
our
far this
side
quest has
here.
been very
It's
mediocre.
going to be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two.
Yapping aside, भाई yapping ने तो खराब कर रखा है
So
quest.
failure is not an option.
Yapping को कैसे aside कर सकते हैं यार?
Best of luck to you both. As discussed,
Till this point, there has been only yapping and build up and lore drop.
Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go
redeem किया हो?
quite smoothly.
नहीं.
I have every confidence.
Live stream का जो code redeem किया था वही किया है.
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
Compared to
They're just
ZZ
sitting there doing
NPCs,
nothing. We might as well put them to use.
understandable.
God's words, not mine.
Oh, this place. I remember exploring this place. तो भाई सैथोस क्या करता है?
Move or be moved. Futile.
Through me, justice is served.
रहने दो महामात्रा, तुमसे ना हो पाएगा.
Their penance is due.
You stand condemned.
एनिमीज का एचपी लो है क्या कि साइनो ओपी फील हो रहा है? टू एलिमेंट इन टाइप शिट नहीं है ना सुपर कंडक्ट सैंड्रोन का. एलिमेंट ही यूज करने वैसे तो देखा जाता.
Way ahead.
ये क्या है करेक्टर?
Sage's wisdom.
The wind rises.
कौन सा चाह C3 साइन हो ना? भाई वॉन्डर अभी भी खेलने में बड़ा मजा आता है भाई. होली शिट, वॉन्डर गेम प्ले कितना मस्त है.
Behold.
Excuse me.
Surrender. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
Yeah, Sandrone team is restricted, no?
You stand condemned.
To hydro, cryo electro, isn't it?
Your penance is due.
Guilty.
Squall and fury.
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Huh?
Upon the gale.
बस सैंड्रोन चाहिए तो तुम एनिमो यूज करोगे? बट एनिमो तो किसी काम ही नहीं आएगा. Well, kind of true. Like Bennett can work
Too slow.
because he doesn't apply fuck up the reaction.
Quit following me. Too slow. Give me some space. Move or be moved. Behold.
What is this guy doing here? You can use, हाँ निकोल भी चल जाएगी, बट निकोल का वो वाला बफ तो मिलेगा नहीं चैट. अरे क्या बोलते हैं जो हैक्सराई के लिए स्पेशल है, ये मिलेगा. टाइम हो गया भाई मेरे को सैंड्रोन किट पूरी देखे हुए और एक्सप्लेन किए हुए.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha.
जो लाइक हैक्सराई कैरेक्टर ऑन फील्ड होना चाहिए,
I remember
वो वाला
you
बफ तो
telling me
मिलेगा
how
नहीं
revolutionary
सैंड्रोन
these
को.
Akasha terminals were. You've used one before, right?
जस्ट 20%. वही लाइक फुल्ली यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पाई जैसे वार का करता है ना.
That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
अभी वैसे भी जस्ट फॉर द टाइम बीइंग यूज करना है ना,
That guy nor
बाद में तो
I
चेंज
ever
हो
had
जाएंगे
an
वो.
Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
Just 3 seconds after on field. Yeah, well, 3
What a
seconds.
long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee
Alt
the
useless
process
of Nicole.
myself, but of course,
या मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ कि फुल्ली यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पाएगी ना निकोल को वो.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this?
according to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price. So expensive.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The academia provided most of the funds. I just offered a small token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
जल्दी ऊपर से
It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I
saw
Xenon
and Nicole Sandrone.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late.
Yeah.
So I listened to the whole thing from outside the back door.
इसी में कुछ ज़्यादा changes हैं क्या?
Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know. Master told me in private that
हम
the
C6 में तो कुछ भी use करो फर्क क्या पड़ता है?
energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that the idea?
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it lures us in.
Best attack buffer in game at C6.
But if you're not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history.
अभी भी याद कर रहे हैं बहन चोद ये वहीं उसी एक पिरामिड में बैठे हैं उसी एक पिरामिड में बैठे हैं ये बहुत बड़ी बात है और याद करे जा रहे हैं
It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
In other words,
जनरली बता रहा हूँ अगर स्किप बटन होता इस गेम में अभी मैं स्किप मारता हूँ समरी रीड करके आगे बढ़ जाता सही बता रहा हूँ ये क्वेस्ट ऐसा सो फार मेरे लिए
interconnected factors and
ये क्वेस्ट लिटरली स्किप करने वाला क्वेस्ट है पूरा समरी रीड कर करके ट्रस्ट मी दिस क्वेस्ट इज मोर लाइक अ फकिंग वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट
Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
ट्रस्ट मी वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट वाली राइटिंग की है इसकी बिल्डअप है 30% मेन चीज है हाँ 70% भी तुम जनरस हो 80% है भाई
All right, I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
So अब तक क्वेस्ट का स्टार्ट से बोलता है क्वेस्ट मिड है भाई नाम ठीक है गेम बग हो गया What the?
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Al-Haytham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read
I'll tell my pro after I complete it. Okay.
Except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external.
पूरा बिल्डअप बोरिंग है बाद में अच्छा बिल्डअप है
Clue to solving a puzzle?
वैसे शुरू में बिल्डअप अच्छा लग रहा था बाद में इट्स लाइक स्टेलमेट बन गया पूरा पूरा
Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about
a chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
एक चिड़िया कर रही है
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you three. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj,
don't tell me मेरे को chess खिलवाने वाले हैं अभी ये
chess pieces you see here.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right, all right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Hello guys, what's up? क्या हाल थोड़ा सा बेहाल बट ठीक है अब तो रहता ही.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work.
Oh shit. In next patch as a
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho!
Hey.
Excellent work.
Why can I not go that way, chat? Oh, steps खत्म हो गए. दोनों को इसके पास लेके आना है ना. Basically,
The
yeah.
first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct, living on in suitcase form of all things. Amusing.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Oh. जो मैं फ्रूट खा रहा हूँ माय गॉड कितने खट्टे हैं मेरे दांत खटा जाएंगे आई थिंक कोई नहीं खाता हूँ बाद में खाऊंगा इसको होली शिट बहुत खट्टे हैं बहन
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
इधर नहीं जाना था, आगे दिया।
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
समझ गया।
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
आज कष्ट पूरा करो क्या? या आइडिया तो यही है। आया तो उसी प्लान से हूं मैं। गुड पजल, गुड। अरे इसकी जात।
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
अरे 25 चला गया। नॉट अ बिग डील आई थिंक। मे बी वहां के स्टैंडर्ड्स के हिसाब से हो सकता है कि ज्यादा हो। यस Did I? I think I blocked myself. Oh no. No. Oh. Right, और वापस से करना और पड़ेगा. एक हग्गू move and पूरा reset. Chi.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
So, building upon the existing functions to... Ah! I'm with you!
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my! Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Croco? What do you say?
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida!
Hello, Master.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Netlin on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she is more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey. Oh, yes, Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best. She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Leo, Agi. Oh, hell nah.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Muika, you got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika,
Duk duk.
I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here.
Okay.
Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles.
स्टोरी so far आप तक कैसा लगा? बहुत मीडियोकर.
When the dragons of
So
Natlan
far
were at the
मीडियोकर
height
as
of
fuck.
their power,
अब लग रहा है कि क्वेस्ट अब चालू हुआ है मेन क्वेस्ट. ये पार्ट लग रहा है मेन क्वेस्ट पे फोकस कर रहा है इंस्टेड ऑफ लोर ड्रॉपिंग यापिंग. होली शिट, बहुत वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट फील हो रहा था. क्वेस्ट नहीं, मेन क्वेस्ट नहीं फील हो रहा था. इट फेल्ट लाइक अ वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट सो फार.
But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the pyronosis, don't you?
Ah, shit.
Yes, you guessed correctly.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be.
Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver. So instead, what I ask of you is to please give the pyronosis to Sumeru.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Yeah.
Goku our dialogue.
Not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the pyronosis.
Just like that?
What delivery करवाएगी plane से चूतिया क्या बकरी है ये?
I've toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know
गिफ्ट में रैप करके प्लेन से डिलीवरी करवाता हूँ.
It's a
अब
good thing
स्पेशल
you
फील
did,
होगा.
because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
Imagine, are you sure? Asking, are you
But
sure?
trust me, handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of.
That dialogue was very stupid. Like, how can you ask, are you sure about this giving me gnosis when I have actually come here to ask you for your gnosis? What? Bitch? मांग क्यों रहे हो जब तुम सेकंड क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो अपने ही? What? कोई सेंस नहीं उस डायलॉग का. क्यों है वो डायलॉग? Why are you questioning yourself? Literally, तुम्हें खुद पे ही डाउट है, तुम्हें खुद में ही कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है कि तुम मांग रहे हो इस चीज के लिए. आ गए हो मांगने, पर तुम क्या श्योर हो देना चाहते हो? What? So stupid. Why even say that?
Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just
I have
affect
learned to ले और
Sandrone, it
निकलो.
impacts all of Tevat.
अभी मना कर देगी तो फिर क्या करेगी ये? कहेगी ओ शिट मुझे तो चाहिए था. तो तुम्ही ने तो बोला, तुम सोच लो एक बार. अरे तो मैंने सोच.
Morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do.
Being generous for no reason. Like
Where the
stupid.
gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Marika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Naplan.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you? The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
I have an idea.
Okay, traveler, you need to explain how do you do that.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. Descender
benefits.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the
Descender
record
benefits.
it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her.
क्या मतलब डिसेंडर के अगेंस्ट अर्मन सोल इज यूजलेस. क्यों चैट? मान लो इफ देयर इज अ इविल डिसेंडर जो कि बुरे काम करने आया है, अर्मन सोल तो कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता फिर उसके अगेंस्ट, क्योंकि अर्मन सोल तो फिर
Thank you, Malika. Thank you for trusting us with something so
जो अभी ये
important.
चीज अभी जो इन्फो डाली है लोगों ने, दैट्स अ वेरी क्रूशियल प्लॉट पॉइंट, क्योंकि ये आगे भी काम आ सकता है. लाइक अर्मन सोल इज रेंडर्ड यूजलेस अगेंस्ट अ डिसेंडर.
But I don't know about the gnosis. Any other surprises for us, traveler?
Let me try something.
डबल एज स्वॉर्ड वाला मामला है. डबल एज स्वॉर्ड, दो धारी.
My hand. It feels strangely ordinary.
अगर अच्छा आदमी डिसेंडर है तो ठीक है, अगर बुरा आदमी डिसेंडर है तो अर्मन सोल तो लुल है लुल.
Thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro.
हाँ ये साले.
My memories of journeying through Natlan. All those important.
क्या लिख रहा है काकाशी? कुछ नहीं समझ आ रहा भाई. इंग्लिश हिंदी. Stop typing other languages. Can't understand shit.
Traveler, are you alright?
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body, just like phlogiston.
What did you do?
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still Artumini.
Whew.
Russian language. पता है भाई Russian है. But why are you using typing Russian when nobody understands Russian here?
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
We won't let you down.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh? Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
I'm doing all right. What about you,
Hello,
Nikita?
Sasuke.
How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul,
ओ भाई चाय तुम पीते नहीं होगे वोडका चलता होगा रोज ब्रेकफास्ट
and
में.
left to rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared
आता कि
as well
ब्रेक
as we
पॉइंट नहीं
can.
है स्टॉप का कहीं भी.
I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself.
अब मैं नारुतो नाम लगा लेता हूँ. Shut up.
Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live. But knowing when to rely on one's companions is
don't do
also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing.
अभी कितनी क्वेस्ट बची है?
That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that
हाँ तो
sentiment.
3 ब्रेक लेके कराऊँ क्वेस्ट. ये आज तीसरा टाइम है I'm doing the quest. Third time.
I was just passing by and happened to
अरे बाहर से
overhear your
गेम नहीं खेली अभी तक इसकी स्टोरी खत्म नहीं हुई है. कहाँ भाई नाइटलैंड के बाद कहाँ भाई इसमें नया आ रहा अभी.
Passes by the top floor.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence.
Round 2 और
It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know
I
we
hope I
have your
survive
back.
these 2 words.
And we feel exactly the same way around
Cute
here.
boy.
That's what it means to be friends.
Hey, वांडर यहाँ खड़ा था ना कहाँ गया? Everyone's talking about oh fuck them. Am I really supposed to yap with everybody chat? I guess that's a must.
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten.
La.
Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day.
When work ends, you clock out. No.
Introduce okay next batch.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah.
Hello, Ghost.
Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no.
2.5
The
hours
situation
remaining.
back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we.
मतलब 12 बज जाएगा. Oh, above. 12 and
I
above.
still vividly remember the way you
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
मैंने वीकली स्टैमिना नहीं यूज किया एंटी का. मैं सोचा था स्टोरी खत्म करके उसका स्टैमिना वीकली स्टैमिना यूज करूंगा, यूटिलाइज कर लूंगा.
So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so
30
clear,
होगा Byte.
and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of
चलो जितना
humanity could happen on
स्टैमिना
an
यूज कर पाऊं
ordinary
करूंगा
day
आई
like
गेस.
this.
Awful things happen
ये पे
all
कम
the
बैक किया हूं,
time.
क्या ही गो इवेंट
Sometimes
है
people can
एंटी का.
stop them, and
मेरे को करना
sometimes they
है.
can't.
मैंने थंबनेल देखा हो 7 का.
What
इन
you and
योर
I have done
ओपिनियन
is
कौन सा
increase
बेस्ट
our
थंबनेल था
chances of
तुम्हारा कि
stopping
हिमी का?
this one.
Lofty ideals
मेरा
may
वाला,
provide
course.
no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps
हिमी
the
वाले को
good
तूने काफी सिंपल
decisions
बनाया.
can.
लाइक जो अभी तूने नाइट ये उसका थंबनेल बनाया है एल्डर रिंग वाला, वो भी तेरा ओल्ड डिजाइन है.
Everything works out tomorrow.
ओल्ड वे में जैसे थंबनेल बनाया था
It
तब.
will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
क्योंकि मौविका नहीं निकाल रही. कल एग्जाम है मेरी. 2:40 बजे तक घर आऊंगा. बैनर जब तक रहेगा. हाँ, टाइम है 1 घंटे 14 मिनट आज से. तो बैनर परसों तक रहेगा. बैनर परसों तक रहेगा.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything...
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! I brought some...
I know how easily...
I gotta ask, though. Who's...
Madame Farazan said she was feel...
A juicer.
Yeah! I hadn't had the chance...
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too!
Kale.
Nice yapping session, guys.
I'm okay. It just still feels strange to me.
I know the feeling
फालतू फालतू स्किपिंग में टेक्स्ट मैं लिटरली अब सबटाइटल रीड करूंगा और फालतू का टेक्स्ट स्किप करूंगा.
At least now, you...
All the more
Like this is
reason that you
just
should apply for sponsor.
this is just them chit chatting.
Those two things are...
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? I had some earlier. Very well, very well.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you.
Yeah. But after...
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation, I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered your rage and your pain.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that. The same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same. But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your
वो तो है ट्राई कर रहा. अच्छा आइडिया आए तो बनाए.
seized back control.
जो टाइम हक देता तो आइडिया एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होता पाता.
Sumeru is
मेरा
my
का
home.
को ओल्ड वे में जाना पड़ता जाता है.
Important.
And once you're done, How about you come?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each?
मैंने तेरे को कहा था कि अभी टाइम है, मैं आराम से 2-3 दिन लगेंगे, 2-3 दिन बाद खेलूंगा एल्डन रिंग। तूने जिस दिन बोला उसी दिन बना दिया। तू अपना 2-3 दिन लेके आराम से बनाता। There was no rush, इसलिए मैं तेरे को पहले ही बता दिया था।
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting.
I know, I know.
Something on your mind, Miss?
Nothing in particular. It's just, right now the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that people are shaped by their
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nodcry, people held diverging opinions.
Indeed. Regardless of
इमेज ही नहीं है मिल रही अच्छे क्वालिटी में, तो समझ नहीं आया, मैंने तो ओल्ड में बना दिया।
Everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of...
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day and the never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long...
Maybe that's a good You're more human than some human.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own. Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
अब किसके पास जाना है आप करने भाई? एंट्रेंस में जाना आई थिंक. But I can just fuck them. क्या पर्स? और ये क्वेस्ट चैट दी मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेस्ट है क्योंकि ये तुम्हारा मेन स्टोरी लाइन वाला ट्रेलर में रहता है. ट्रुथ अमंग द पेजेस पुराना वाला मेन ट्रेलर का है जो प्रीव्यू ट्रेलर आता है. और ये ऐसा क्वेस्ट था. होली शिट भाई. इतना मैं कैसे कंप्लीट करूं सोच रहा.
I have not felt this way in a long time.
Uninstall.
Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber.
क्या सारे व्यूअर्स कहेंगे भाई कौन देखना चाहेगा भैया आप फेस्ट ब्रो?
Though desert sands
Nobody is
exist there
interested
too,
in
no
watching this
mirage,
app. Holy shit.
no
मैं किसी को
matter
blame भी नहीं
how
करूंगा
noise,
भाई.
can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be
निकाल देना पड़ेगा. निकाल के देना पड़ेगा.
to a friend.
आईडी पास भेज देना जब सामान करूंगा तो कर दूंगा तुम्हारे सामान में.
And we comprehend.
I will summon.
Question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Duk duk.
Just in time.
Nahida.
The preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are.
We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast!
I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete.
As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options. It's
आज
just
कौन सा गेम खेल रहा है उसके लिए मस्त आइडिया सोच के रखूंगा.
and more technologically demanding to implement.
I don't know actually.
Maybe you should take it from
AC
here.
Shadow, AC Black Flag ही है new game.
The architecture and functionality.
Elden के बाद most likely I think randomizer खेलने वाला हूँ मैं DS3 का.
There is reasonable evidence
DS3 randomizer. मैंने बोल तो रखा है मैं कोई new game नहीं खेल रहा हूँ. Till AC Black Flag. Till AC Black Flag कोई new game नहीं खेलने वाला मेरा. Reruns ही होगा pretty much.
Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat. A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it
I
can also
thought
serve as
सोचा
a
था कि
central
DS पूरी trilogy का randomizer करूँगा but यार
In the
DS1
pursuit of
के
greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect
वो
our
जो है
consciousness to
controls
Irminsul
so
through the
fucking
use of
clunky
terminals, incense,
वो
and
सब याद आ
meditation.
गया मेरे को और फिर मेरा मन नहीं किया उसको उसमें कहा हटाओ DS1 रहने दो DS2 ना DS2 भी रहने दो बॉसेस बेकार हैं उसके पीछे में सारे
Hypatia has performed this
बॉसेस
practice
बेकार
many times in
हैं
the past.
तो उसको करने का कोई फायदा नहीं है तो DS3 is like a best bet for randomizer. I do DS3.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
देखते हैं.
that's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
मैं ना सो पा रहा ना पढ़ाई कर पा रहा हूँ.
Even the desert folk?
Holy shit, गर्मी.
Yes.
जून खत्म ही हो गया बस जुलाई मानसून आ ही रहा है भाई थोड़ा छुटकारा मिलेगा थोड़ा I guess.
So you mean we're going to
आता
get
बाद में
new
okay.
Akasha terminals?
Yes. But this time, the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, it might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
Oh my god, let's go. A cutscene. Insane. After 6 hours of quest.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready. Knowledge, they turn to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Cinema!
The evil Irminsul tree has stopped growing!
Great!
What a display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to
Pani pilo
act.
chat.
I
Pani.
never thought I would witness the
Drink
shutdown
water,
of
chat.
Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Indeed, only humans could do such a
We
thing.
cooking or at
Gods
least
are few.
plot progress हुआ है भाई.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help.
चलो भाई चिड़ियाघर वालों को भेजो वापस. आला पोन्यो वसब बड़े दिनों बाद.
To cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dottore possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly. Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Dendron?
चलो आप 3.5 में मैं तो सैंड्रोन पुल कर रहा हूँ भाई.
I need to reach the
3.5
eternal oasis immediately.
हुआ में
Right now?
all characters.
In that case,
जो 3.5 में आ रहे हैं both. Susu and Yang है. दोनों पुल कर रहा हूँ मैं.
opportunity to dust off our old tricks.
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
शतरंज बोलिस भाई शतरंज
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated.
Welcome back, Shwa.
Entering live combat mode.
Live. I cannot believe कि like they did 5 hours of build up and so much slow paced yapping for the quest to move forward after 5-6 hours. It's diabolical. अब क्वेस्ट एक्चुअल प्रोग्रेस किया भाई 5 घंटे से डेजर्ट में मेरा तो बुद्धि झटियान लगी थी एकदम. Holy shit.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
कोई भी अगर ये सोच रहा है कि मैं सरप्राइज क्यों नहीं उसको देख के मुझे ऑलरेडी लाइक वो नकाब लगाया हुआ था वो चश्मे से वो लटक रहा है ना उसी से पता चल गया था पेंटालोन है भाई पता नहीं मुंह छुपा के भाग रहा है इधर उधर पहले से ही मेरे को लाइक गेस कर लिया था पेंटालोन है ये.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other.
पता नहीं क्यों लगा के चल रहा था. कोई भी अगर मेरे ख्याल से Genshin इनफ खेला हुआ है ठीक है और वो वाला ट्रेलर देखा हुआ है तुमने चैट तो तुम आराम से गेस कर लोगे कि ये पेंटालोन था स्टार्टिंग से. ऊपर वॉइस से भी पैंट में सलोन पूरा आउटफिट सेम टू सेम दिखा है सरिसा का ट्रेलर में. हाँ
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me.
आ गया क्या नेक्स्ट पैच अंकित नेक्स्ट पैच इसमें आया नेक्स्ट पैच.
The day your business failed, Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
उसके नेक्स्ट पे सारिसा आएगी पता नहीं वो तो जब उसमें आएगा तब पता चलेगा ना nobody knows कब
And
आएगी
yet in the process, I obtained the
मोस्टली
information
आर्कॉन्स
I always
0.3
wanted
पैच
to
में आते हैं
have.
क्या पता 0.3 पैच में आए
Found truly lies.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat.
मतलब 12 अगस्त का स्टोरी में आएगी
I trust
12
you can
अगस्त
put two
डेट
and
भी
two
याद है
together.
नेट से
The reason it doesn't exist is because someone
अपडेट तो 2-3 दिन में है 12 अगस्त को क्यों आ रही स्टोरी में
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Ermin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happen to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate.
कोई आएगा ना इसलिए बोला Oh,
Why make
yeah,
things
yeah,
harder
yeah,
than
yeah.
they need
No,
to
no.
be?
You're right, you're right.
Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely. Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life, especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am.
Yeah, ये
We're not the
toxicity.
same in this regard. We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround.
पैंट में कमोट ही बोलूँगा.
Well, Dottore.
Okay, bro.
I trust you know what this means. The fact is,
they're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
While the quest is actually picking up,
I would say
oh,
Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient.
it was dreadful getting to this point, not gonna lie.
If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
नया क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं और ये लंग्स फेलियर से मर रहे हैं. What the fuck?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No. I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
There's no need to be so self-critical.
What's on your mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations, I find there is simply no way to reduce any further the amount of one's soul required to sustain an individual.
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to achieve something.
I beg to differ. For instance, as I've told you before, the original me was prone to motion sickness and couldn't make long train rides.
What?
Ah, yes, of course.
Chat किस-किस को motion sickness है? Like कार वार में feel होता है. ऑस्कर को बहुत खतरनाक मोशन सिकनेस है. ऑस्कर को कहीं भी कार से ले जाने वाला नहीं रहता. He always vomits, bro, in the car.
In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours, for instance.
मेरे को तो बिल्कुल भी मोशन सिकनेस नहीं आती है.
Intact soul as the base material. What would we create?
Habituated to it अब नहीं होता. हाँ.
Oh.
और मेरे ऑस्कर को बिल्कुल बहुत पसंद नहीं कार और मैं. He hates it.
Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore remains. And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
What's on your mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations,
it's rare to hear.
I beg to differ.
Ah, yes, of course. What are you thinking about now?
A new in the event that
such a scenario would be impossible.
Oh?
As long as your current soul, and if you ceased to exist.
Since the day I met you, you've all.
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
I have bus motion sickness. I don't want, but feels like fever has taken hold of me. Yeah. 150 रुपया देगा आमीन. 150 रुपया दे के गया है एक मोरा.
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last time we stormed the city, it involved
What a 10 bro. अभी तो मैं एंडिंग देखूंगा, उसके बाद तो भाई मैं रेटिंग देने वाला हूँ 4-5 की. अगर एंडिंग अच्छी हुई तो 5-6 की रेटिंग दे सकता हूँ. So far the quest has been like 4-5. 4-5.
I've definitely had more than my fair
4-5.
share of unusual experiences.
But like out of 10, 4-5.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever I wish to.
Huh. Well, la-dee-da.
This fucking
Isn't that
guy.
fancy? Could I get in on this?
La-dee-da.
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault will suffice. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
Kurabots, roll out. This is the भाई मेरे देहा कहाँ तक पहुँची है?
Out of my way!
Now it's your turn.
Take this!
Watch out!
Get lost! Thank you, Jet.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Buckle up! Hey! Do your worst!
Nowhere to run!
You're dead meat! Wait!
Surrender!
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done.
Show no mercy!
Justice is served! Guilty! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
Buckle up! Ha!
महूस औरत 50-50.
Let's get it on! Hey!
Oh my god!
Gloves off!
prevail.
Nowhere to run.
Wait, you're not dead, buddy?
That's a crap.
Yield.
Look alive!
Oh, hell no, brother. Hell no.
Do your worst.
Rhino is definitely gonna die, I feel like.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Oh my god, Rhino survived? Quest में lore far better than this game. हुआ quest में the thing is the execution is better, and on top of that they keep the lore as much as possible out of the main quest. ठीक है, लोड भी करते हैं वो लोग मेन क्वेस्ट, बट वो इतना नहीं पुट करते लोर की मेन क्वेस्ट नहीं लोर क्वेस्ट लगने लगे पूरा.
Once we've linked up, the team has
ठीक है,
arrived at the north entrance as planned.
they know what to put in the main quest लगे, लोर क्वेस्ट ना लगे, साइड क्वेस्ट की तरह लोर. लोर तुम अपने एनवायरमेंटल स्टोरी टेलिंग में रखो ना लोर. हैं इन लोर अगर तुम्हें लोर टेलिंग करनी है स्टोरी में, तुम्हारे गेम के लिए लोर टेलिंग कर रही है, यू डू इन्वायरमेंटल स्टोरी टेलिंग. ऐसे करते हैं. अब एक साथ ढेर सारा मेन क्वेस्ट में भर दोगे लोर जिसका सर ना पैर. अब हर किसी को लोर में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता. कुछ लोग आए हैं सब मेन क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो दे वांट कीप द मेन क्वेस्ट टू द मेन क्वेस्ट. लोर भर दोगे, मेरे को मतलब नहीं है लोर से भाई. व्हाट, मेन क्वेस्ट नहीं, लोर क्वेस्ट लग रहा है. व्हाट लोर करना है तुमको, लोर साइड क्वेस्ट बना दो. साइड क्वेस्ट, वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट, तुम्हारा वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट है वो, दे डू अ बेटर जॉब ऑफ डूइंग अ स्टोरी टेलिंग, एनवायरमेंटल स्टोरी टेलिंग. लोर रखो बट वो इतना रखो कि इतना सफाइज करे, ओवर द टॉप ना जाओ. ठीक है, ओवर द टॉप. इस वाले क्वेश्चन ओवर द टॉप लोरिंग कर रखी थी इन लोगों ने. होली शिट, इट वाज लाइक टू मच.
You asked for it.
Let's get it on. Yield. We shall prevail.
Surrender. Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due. Guilty. You stand condemned.
Take too long.
Guilty.
So it is going to garbage trash or hold 6.0. नॉट क्राई की नहीं, नॉट क्राई की मेन क्वेस्ट अच्छी थी. मैं इस वाले क्वेस्ट की बात कर रहा हूँ. ये वाले क्वेस्ट में कुछ ज्यादा ही लोर भर दिया है एक साथ लाइक टू मच लोरिंग रखी थी इन लोगों ने. टू मच. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एज अ होल, बट इस पैच की ये क्वेस्ट की बात कर रहा हूँ. काफी ज्यादा लोर भर दिया था इसमें.
Area clear.
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
As you can see, our people came raring.
Good.
How are things with the Traveler? Can Tainari keep her safe?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher. He can handle it.
All right. You know that's not what I meant.
नाइटलाइफ क्वेस्ट मेरे को पसंद नहीं आई थी एज अ होल, बट या नॉट क्राई वाज वे बेटर.
Sino and the reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn. By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
Good luck with that. We'll just fly up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Paimon forgot she could fly.
Yeah, Paimon, you don't remember that anyways.
Ready?
रखना था तो स्प्लिट करके पिछला जो फिलर पैथ था उसमें ही डाल देते हैं. बट वो सुमेरु के लिए पैच, वो सुमेरु पैच नहीं था ना। Why are they giving tutorial for this in 2026? ये तो भाई कितना पुराना है, किसको नहीं पता है? हाँ, न्यू प्लेयर कौन ही होगा जो गेंशिन खेल रहा होगा 2026 में?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified.
हुआ नेक्स्ट रीजन विल सेंड स्नाजा इनटू गार्बेट ईयर। देखते हैं हुआ का नेक्स्ट रीजन क्या करता है। सो फार लारोए के क्वेस्ट वाज वेरी गुड, ठीक है, नॉट गonna lie, लारोए का हैवीली मेन क्वेस्ट को पता है किसने कैरी किया है? एमेथ ने। एमेथ ने बहुत हैवी कैरी किया है, बहुत हैवी। लास्ट जो क्वेस्ट थी जिसमें एमेथ आती है, कौन सा वाला किसका क्वेस्ट था? एमेथ जिसमें आती है तुम्हारा डेनिया वाला क्वेस्ट, जो लास्ट क्वेस्ट रहता है डेनिया से पहले वाला, ठीक है, फिनाले क्वेस्ट। उसमें वो क्वेस्ट काफी स्लो पेस्ड रहता है भाई, बट एंड में आके उस क्वेस्ट का पे ऑफ इज वे गुड, वे टू गुड। लास्ट के 1-1.5 घंटे इज वे टू गुड। और वो क्वेस्ट इतना बड़ा भी नहीं था, ठीक है, तो उसका बिल्डअप रहता है कि बिल्डअप लगता है।
Wind rises upon the gale.
डिस्ट्रॉयड नेटर नॉट कराए, आई डोंट थिंक सो। नॉट कराए भी अच्छा था भाई, मुझे नॉट कराए काफी पसंद आया। What I experienced in Natlan से जो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट थी, आफ्टर दैट मुझे नॉट कराए तो काफी पसंद आया। आई लाइक नॉट कराए a lot.
F2P soldiers up ahead.
Really, guys?
Careful.
Prepare for battle.
तानारी के जितने बड़े कान है कोई भी देख लेगा भाई दूर से।
Hey, there's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
अबे अभी भी ये नकाब लगा के चल रहा है, क्या चिरकुट है भाई ये पैंटलून।
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average F2P sergeant.
भाई सारिसा आ गया रेड। मुझे सारिसा का ही डिजाइन सो फार द बेस्ट लगा है पूरे स्नेज नायक रोस्टर में।
But something feels off. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottores. And he's no mere sergeant. Whatever his rank is, it's high. Much higher than we thought. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation, rather than a battle.
Very clever, General.
अरे हटा भाई नकाब, पता नहीं किसके लिए नकाब लगा रहा है अभी भी। Holy
I look forward to making a deal with you.
A siege?
और सबसे नजनायक रोस्टर मुझे कुछ खास पसंद नहीं आया।
Historically,
दुनिया भर
yes,
के
but
teenagers,
things can always
lolly and
change.
male characters भरे
We
हुए
have
हैं.
quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance,
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
Enough talk. Attack!
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently. They are already here.
Behold!
We made it!
This is far enough.
Padmi, I agree with your take in set. I
Don't
think
worry about us.
Dotore was
We'll
like the
manage from here.
very center of a villain character in the whole Genshin question.
Once the
But
connection is
now he is
established,
gone.
we'll disappear from the
ठीक है अभी ये
sanctuary
कुछ करनी नहीं है तो let's I'm gonna
Go help the others.
hold on to my thought.
Alright.
Yeah, on
Goodbye for now,
Dotore.
then. Please
ठीक?
tread
And
carefully.
I think Pantalone is not that of a strong character in my opinion. ठीक है? He won't be. Let's see if they use him better in the quest writing. But इनको अब उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए. Who was that guy जो कांड्रिया से होता है? कांड्रिया वाले बंदे क्या नाम रहता है चैट? भूल गया मैं. I forgot his name. कांड्रिया वाले बंदे का नाम बताना चैट.
Found it. It's over here.
The main guy. Piero, yes. They need to introduce Piero at this point. ठीक है? Piero can literally steal the spotlight from now. ठीक है? They need to go ahead with Piero and Dainsleif. Dainsleif, ठीक है? Dainsleif और Piero इनके आर्क को थोड़ा और अच्छे से और आप फॉरवर्ड करें तो मजा आएगा देखने में.
We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar with the process.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part, we don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're both ready, we'll set off.
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should stay outside and help the others.
Yeah, Paimon.
Then you can focus on the fight without having to worry about Paimon.
Good thought, Paimon. Good thought.
Why are you staring at me like that?
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
Hey.
I think it's time they start show crackiness between MC and
You
Dane.
start getting into it again.
No, not MC. I'll prefer a Piero because Piero is also from Kandria. ठीक है, Dainsleif, MC. इनका अब Kandria वाला एंगल तो स्टार्ट करने का टाइम आ
If
चुका
we
है,
say
right?
Alhatham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
Just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you only became a student because of Nahida's personal recommendation.
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
What? No way! We're friends now! Paimon gave up on giving you one ages ago. Anyway, isn't Hat Guy enough of a nickname for you?
Fine. Suit yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after yourself.
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tighnari and Sino. You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
We will be. Bye for now.
Initiating connection.
PROV will not disappoint us in terms of antagonism. Oh yeah, of course. PROV was strong VA by. It will not disappoint us.
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We came here together, and we're leaving together.
All right, if you insist. I won't argue with you.
By the way, एंड फिल्म में 10 फ्री पुल मिलते हैं ना जो डॉसर वाले आफ्टर यू पुल अ लॉट ऑन द प्रीवियस बैनर तो मेरे पास 10 फ्री डॉसर पुल थे आई डिड दैट डॉसर पुल्स 10 पुल्स फर्स्ट 10 पुल आफ्टर मीकू एंड आई गॉट अ 6 स्टार on Camel banner free 10 pull उस बैनर के लिए जो मिले थे and I got a 6 star but it was Ardelia.
He can't pinpoint our location. Be on your guard. Don't let him find us. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them.
Lost 50-50 I guess. I noticed during the entirety of not gonna patch Abyss order is suspiciously quiet. They happy. Oh.
He's looking for us.
I could have had Camille.
Tread carefully.
A good support for Mifu and Levantine teams.
Give it a shot.
If I didn't lose my first 10 pull.
Scorch and burn.
Squall and fury. Behold.
मर्द मैग्नेट वेयर देयर वाज नो मर्द. अच्छा क्वेस्ट इतना लेट कर रहे हो इतना अच्छा क्वेस्ट व्हाट द फक तेरे लिए हुआ इतना अच्छा क्वेस्ट होली शिट भाई. इस क्वेस्ट के स्टार्टिंग में 5 घंटे यार लाइक होली शिट पता नहीं किसने फूक के लिखा है. इतना अच्छा क्वेस्ट सुनकर तो मेरे कानों से खून आ गया. दिस इज अ वेरी क्वेस्ट अभी कर रहा हूँ जो ठीक है 5 घंटा लग गया क्वेस्ट को प्रोग्रेस करने में. होली शिट क्वेस्ट वाज फिल्ड विद यापिंग एंड लोअरिंग. इन क्वेस्ट गया कान मारा. बिल्डअप बहुत अच्छा है. बिल्डअप ही में तो 5 घंटे पे लिए और 6 आधे घंटे का पे ऑफ. याइक्स ब्रो.
Following me.
Oh no.
Lower है ना या if I have zero interest in lower. Now what? Is the quest good or bad? You have zero interest in the lower.
I'm trapped.
Why won't this thing budge?
Anyway, bro did a charge attack on that.
Hello? Hello? Can you
Okay,
hear
Nicole.
me? Nicole? Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
नहीं है quest से और क्या ही मिलेगा?
Inside the Eternal Oasis, and I have to say, this terminal is simply
और एक वो 3 चिड़िया घर वाले जानवर.
tracking you so much easier. I couldn't see anything at first.
Lower than you have had left in 4.0 and had moved to Zizi or Hua. Why do I have to move to Zizi or Hua, buddy? I already play those games. Not Zizi though. Zizi is an on-off game for me.
But it's better than not being able to help at all.
And I can play Genshin Impact without having lower interest because I had pretty much 50-50 interest कह सकते हो. 50% interest है, 50% नहीं है. It's very subjective for me. Sometimes I have, sometimes I don't have. It depends.
Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines.
क्या समझे?
Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupted information is his means of manipulating the environment.
That's a very dumb take.
You must destroy them.
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out.
Quest lore bomb है? हाँ, lore bomb है, but इसके 5 घंटे are boring as fuck. And yapping ही yapping है. You understand the problem?
Find any others like it nearby.
Quest plot progression बहुत slow है. In this game, I like space and time quest. हाँ. Lore interest is very subjective, bro. Sometimes lore interests me, some lore interests me, some lore doesn't. और इस quest में जितना भी lore इन लोगों ने दिखाया है, it was not interesting for me.
This must be another
at all.
Agreed. Now, wait. Watch out!
It's Dottore. I think he's found us.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
Lore goes over mad. Wua में lore में से मेरे को 0 मतलब है so far. Because the main quest is way better.
Exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what is that?
Pursuers. That's gotta be it.
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack.
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves. Stay focused.
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible.
Rises.
They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too.
These. Destroy these. Mentioned.
I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert. Behold!
It's more memorable for me, like it's a movie or but
I think we've made it to
what the heck ever
relative
Genshin is there. Genshin stories was better than Ua.
That was tough.
You doing okay?
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Take a short rest, and then...
Nicole? Nicole!
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Look at you supporting one another. How very touching.
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements, played along with your clever little plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee. Some things lose the will to run altogether as soon as you put them in a cage.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in person? After all, it's been a while. Scaramouche.
Knows. He remembers.
Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. Nor did I go to any
Overhyped क्यों कर रहे हैं? अच्छा quest है, but उतना कुछ नहीं है. It was hard carried by Pantalon and Dotor.
Series of moves in deciding to erase yourself, and with the power of this great chronicling device called Ermin's Soul.
Yeah, that is my problem, Shubham.
Something quite remarkable.
This quest has been very overhyped.
Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase every trace of your existence. A novel take on death indeed. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. Just the sight of you was enough for me to intuit.
Rick King's appearance was goated. I'm sorry.
Someone in my position
Did not make me go crazy.
It would have been more surprising if
I was like, what the fuck? इस चिड़ियाघर कहाँ से चलाया बहन?
You seem very pleased
Oh, that
with
was my
yourself
reaction.
for figuring it out.
एंटी का लाइव देखा था?
I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn the full extent
नहीं.
of your crimes.
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, isn't there something that concerns you more right now? Something that fills you with dread? Let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention whatsoever of restoring any of the records you deleted. For one thing, it would be exceptionally difficult. But more to the point,
कुछ किए थोड़ी खाली बकौती. हाँ, वो थ्री किंग्स ने किया क्या है? खड़े हो गए. ज्ञान के अलावा कुछ नहीं पेला बहन के लोगों ने. कुछ नहीं पेला. किया क्या? ज्ञान पेला. Holy shit, उनके आने से तो और मेरे को मौत आ गई क्वेस्ट में. Holy यापर्स. एक नंबर के यापर से तीनों. मैं वही कह रहा था पूरे क्वेश्चन, भाई इनको बंद करो पिंजरे में. कहाँ छोड़ दिया चिड़ियाघर वालों को? The fuck?
All here shall bend to my will.
Squall and Fury.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh, will I now?
Time to ignite.
Squall and Fury.
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
Oh, these guys are here. Oh, this place. I remember this place.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. commence data extraction.
Outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Holy shit! नाहिदा लिटरली नाहिदा ने वो मीम किया, कौन सा है? ब्लैक एडम वाला मीम, चैट उड़ने वाला जो आता है.
Good timing.
Oh भाई, ब्लैक एडम वाला मीम सा कौन? ब्लैक
You fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom
That
takes many
actually was
forms,
hilarious, bro. Holy
but the
shit.
path you have chosen eschews them all.
अरे भाई, that got me off guard so hard. Holy shit.
My strength is fading.
Since we're within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from it.
You're extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
अरे बाबड़ा, कुछ ज्यादा ही बढ़ा रही ना. Holy shit. म्यूजिक अच्छा है.
But it's nowhere near enough. A petty trick.
Behold! Upon the gale.
Grow! Make yourselves a home! Time to ignite!
Squall and fury. That's far enough.
alt cancel animation ही cancel करवा दे. अबे तूने alt कहाँ की? Hello? Gandu Wanderer. ये alt कहाँ की?
They're so close. Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
Do it. अरे नाइटा निकल के टीम से. Oh shit.
I'm just getting started.
आयदा ने डुक डुक कर दिया चैट. Fuck. Oh, ये क्या स्पेशल अल्टीमेट है? What in the? What? What in the? ये तो HSR वाला एनिमेशन कर दिया. अगर किसी ने भी ओके चैट, अगर तुम में से किसी ने भी न्यू कोलैब कैरेक्टर जो आ रहे हैं गिलगामेश और वो, उनके अल्ट एनिमेशन देखें. दे हैव स्पेशल सिंक एनिमेशंस विद प्रीवियस कोलैब कैरेक्टर्स. वो ऐसे ही दिखते हैं लिटरली. दैट इज इनसेन. ओके ब्रो, सिंक अल्टीमेट टाइप का कुछ है वो नया मैकेनिक है. अगर तुमने देखा है तो न्यू कैरेक्टर एनिमेशन कोलैब वालों का. सेबर और गिलगामेश साथ में और साकुरा.
How could I have reached this place if death were something I feared?
The last gasp struggle of a dying man is a pretty pathetic sight.
इन लोगों ने कॉपी नहीं. I mean same company game bro. How can they copy? Even they are, you know, it's in the house bro. Like for example, imagine your mom teaching your wife how to cook this recipe she has been cooking all her life. Will you Tell your wife you copied from my mom. What the fuck? It's in the house, bro. Come on. Pyronosis.
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things.
Archaic Petramenson.
You suppose you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
haven't done ऐसा स्टोरी प्लान कार्ड या पैच ऐड मैंने भी नहीं किया पूरी. बस अब एक पैच की पूरी प्लान कार्ड कस्ट की है, उसके बाद नहीं किया. What the fuck? These three? रो थोड़ा तेज बोलो, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. क्या आवाज?
This is my decision. Irminsul has been corrupted beyond redemption.
Irminsul is the original tree of Teyvat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The 7 Archons should honor and revere it.
भूल गया था they exist. Okay, bro.
Was bestowed upon them.
Okay, bro.
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect. Wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great tree yourself, why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Ain't no way. Yes. What the heck? Oh my god, Dotore. Hell nah, that cheap, bro. That cheap. Dotore, come on. That cheap, bro. Come over here, buddy. Oh 7, Dotore again. Arre, this load.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen.
Of all the segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up! Call for help!
Surely he would be rescued, Zandik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zandik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zandiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
Well, we kind of knew that already कि real Dottore actually is dead. ठीक है, all of these जो Dottore आ रहा है quest में ये पूरा.
What a magnificent fire!
Actually,
in Snezhnaya we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning,
oh my god, the earth tree is burning!
Wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear?
They burned the earth tree, chat.
Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the
the one we fight is 35-year-old segment. Yeah.
Extending your lifespan was about buying more time. But was that
world class way? Yeah. I mean, he had ambitions.
Dying a wretched
That's a very good way to die, I
world,
think. You are going to die.
Of course I do. I'm only human after all. And while you may have forgotten it,
at least you will die and you won't have regrets. So, respect to Dottore for that. Yes.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came. Contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you didn't perish in this incident alongside everyone else?
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction, and I myself am one such environment. I have been quite particular about many things in my life, but where the manner of my death is concerned,
match against Saids and Heavenly Prisma, so he did, which will be an actual good push.
Oh, but I
To Celestia destroy the Dane tree.
will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
इतना धुआं हुआ होगा इतना बड़ा ट्री जलने से पता है the air in the Tevat is cooked. AQI check करना पड़ चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से सुमेरे को right now.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
Don't say so similar.
I could have carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty, but this time, it is real.
When necessary,
Is also Naida's parent, so Dottore was just her pawn unknowingly.
some of the flames that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart, and that is your wisdom.
Here is where your journey
So Chad, what happened to the Paranosis, technically? Did it got destroyed?
To those of us who will carry on living.
Or was it used as a kindling to burn the Armand Soul fake tree? That tree, right now.
But now, it's all over.
I do not deny your intelligence.
I think
What you refer to as
जैसा मुझे समझ में आया, it worked as a kindling to burn that tree.
There are events that take place in the real
Used up
world.
to burn the tree, yeah.
They are so
Yeah.
much more than mere data.
That's very Elden Ring. That's very Elden Ring writing. Because उसमें भी we actually use Melina as the kindling, or ourselves if you are doing the frenzy flame ending. So we use ourselves as the kindling to burn the earth tree, or we use Melina as the kindling to burn the earth tree. We use something. In Genshin, it was the Paranosis that was used as the kindling. So I get the idea they got. Where the idea they got. Paranosis सब सोच रहे थे कैसे लेगी क्रायो आर्कॉन हो तो be like what Gnosis. हाँ. साथ पेप्सी मंगवाई थी. पेप्सी ही फ्लैट निकली, no gas. What?
Well, that's the last of them.
Episode stole it to power Loom of Fate.
It was a long, hard road, but we finally finished
Roar Nova पर है paranosis. How do we know that, Basu? Because we didn't see it, no?
Stay here forever in this peaceful paradise of our own choosing.
अभी भी बहुत लंबा है. गाली दोगे अब एक्स्ट्रा कंटेंट आएगा. अब क्या बात कर रहे हो? No shot. अब क्या यहाँ पे बैठ के यापिंग करेंगे? क्वेस्ट खत्म हो गया, मेन प्लॉट खत्म. Now what? He told me. Oh, shut up, Basu.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
Server leyline transfer from Earphones to Aru Pyramid of Industry.
They forget that gods too need a place to reside.
1
As the good
hour.
king once said, a god without his people
1
shall
hour
cease to
of
exist.
yapping.
Gods need their believers every bit as much as their believers need them.
Only we can truly understand how much the desert faith has faded over the centuries.
Given the myriad ways in which gods and humans interact, I'd say they really are. How else could Dunyarzad consider the Dendro?
बैठकर इनका बातें सुनो.
Well, that sounds about right.
इतना आसानी से खत्म नहीं हो
Describing
सकता.
them as friends sure makes us feel a whole
20
lot
minutes.
closer.
If you told me a few years back that I'd have this
और
many
क्या करेंगे?
friends,
1 घंटा
I'd
कुछ
have
नहीं
called
है.
you a
हाँ
liar.
भाई मैं कहूँ 1 घंटा बैठ कुइयां छिल
Belief is
रहे
a
हैं.
choice.
डांस
Just
कर
like
रहे हैं.
friendship.
मजलिस.
We've made our choices through battle. The right ones. Wouldn't you say?
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King
The
decided
Goat
to pay us
King.
a visit.
नाम भी रखे The Goat King.
How about you?
Chud.
It's back
Goat
to
King.
our village for us.
Imagine अपना
Still
नाम
plenty of
तुम
supplies
बकरी
to
जैसे दिखते भी
distribute
हो,
and
अपना
people
नाम
to
भी रख दियो Goat King.
Until next time, old friend. As long as you can find the time, you're always welcome.
Right back at you. Word is that 2 of the other 7 pillars, Shezapang and Bennu, might also
dropping by.
Well, the temple was founded by Hermanubis, so
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by.
I will.
The Goat King.
You do have a point.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us who've been locked away all these years. You finally step out into the light and
आ गए भोसड़ी वाले.
face to face with a whole different world.
Naturally.
What do you think, Layla?
Huh? How could I possibly be qualified to decide where the servants of King...
Sorry if my question was unclear. Do you think their statues will stand out too much if we place them here?
Hey, I never agreed to this. How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like breaking into someone's house, then pretending it belonged to you in the first place.
Different beliefs can coexist. We still need to respect one another.
By which you mean, you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence, for a while at least. But you have no intention of relocating your statues here. So, you see this as sort of a family visit? Is that correct?
Family.
Huh. You could say that. In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this place. Magnificent, is it not? The sad truth is, in the past,
and
I mean that for the most part.
Why does that not surprise?
Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending.
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returned. But judging by the expressions of everyone here, I imagine you'll receive a very warm welcome. This sacred ground houses untold knowledge, after all. What better?
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. After so many hundreds of years, I can only surmise that desert cuisine has become a lot more...
Are we having a get
बकरी को दो घास फूस खिलाओ, चराओ इसको, चारा दो बकरी को. और ये चिड़िया को तो दाने डालो भाई कटोरे में. खाना खाएंगे चुद.
Oh my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched.
How the times have changed. To the people of today.
इसका नाम तो मैंने भाई स्टार्टिंग में मटन रखा था.
A kind and passionate god.
And you, Mr. Hershop?
Imagine these eating meat. I won't be surprised.
To be honest.
Imagine this guy eating mutton.
Given it much thought.
Me? I'm very happy with my current life.
Forgive my bluntness, but You do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Akhmar. Clearly, your approach has its advantages.
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings their own food, and we all come together to share. You should join us. I'm sure.
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia forest, it was...
Can we...
Don't worry.
Me?
The more the merrier.
Don't take this to...
If I were to...
Where's Sobek?
I wonder what...
Oh, I'm glad you brought...
They could have ended the quest on the best note, but they had to do this. They had to do this
Such
shit.
devastation visited on Sumer. Look at all of this.
मतलब जो लास्ट का जो आधा एक घंटा अच्छा क्वेस्ट था उसकी भी गांड मार दो.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in
helping. Effort?
So you see,
If you're trying to say that...
in the wake of a great storm,
Can you stop making it seem like...
I won't pretend it's ideal.
This is the
way I see it.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things.
अरे तो जाना भोसड़ी के क्या बाइट के उसके साथ बकल कर रहा है.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the pain?
I mean your...
Oh, well...
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. Anguish can be a source...
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response?
And I wasn't trying to.
Happy
that you can always find an answer that backs up your view. More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for answers. Not everyone...
Huh.
Pass me that bomb.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
Wait a second. Isn't that...
Would you like me to put...
Huh? What kind of progress is this? These books on... Guess I should help him
Now what? Tainari? Who's left? Tainari? Oh. That's Dory. Yeah, Dory Nefer. Yeah, they're gonna talk about fucking market and bullshit.
Imported goods.
Mora, yeah.
A bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
It's called being imposing. Can't you feel it? Are you not?
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty?
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and... Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they...
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now. Maybe even view...
Movika ko thank you bolne jaye. Oh my. Movika thank you is understandable. Movika thank you is understandable.
Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big scary investor now?
The dark days.
At least Vuva never did. Oh, you are very wrong at that. Vuva absolutely has delivered slop like this.
Speaking of friends,
Sigre ka quest kiya hai?
notorious Lady Nefer gained such
Hangout event.
admiration for holier than thou types. A moon chanter here.
Oh my
an angel
god.
there? Who'd have thought it?
A coming together of fate.
और उसके बीच में एक इवेंट है जिसमें तुम अदर कैरेक्टर जाके तुमको जबरदस्ती हैंग आउट करना होता है, टाइम पास करना होता है in the middle of a main quest.
You're right about one thing at
Holy
least.
shit,
Making
bro.
friends is not... Still... I really took a loss this time.
What absolutely do makes a hangout quest. Trust me. No one, मैं वो कभी नहीं बोलूँगा भाई जो वो सिगरेट का क्वेश्चन वो जबरदस्ती जो करवाया था ना वो तो मैं लड़ने I am never forgetting that shit. Holy shit, I was hating it so much. बुद्धि झटे मैंने पता है Alt F4 किया था game. Alt F4.
Nefer, Thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Literally Alt F4 किया था. Skip button तो या skip button.
Dana's very own
But that was very unnecessarily.
What can I offer you today, Miss
It doesn't defeat the fact they did it though.
I'm not here to buy.
Reasoning knows not.
Huh? Isn't that the one?
It was all the rage.
Don't bring up that book in my presence.
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard.
बस skip कर दिया सिगरेट क्वेस्ट के बाद. मैंने लूसिला क्वेस्ट अभी तक नहीं किया.
You're asking me what
जब मन करेगा तब करूँगा.
I'd say the actual. I brought you this book.
Don't tell me it's actually any.
You may not.
No, I forgot.
Perhaps she
suits my very and as it happened.
Incense?
I imagine you've already.
Well, but I'll gladly.
Katayun, you.
अरे यार कंट्रोलर लगा भूलिए.
Congratulations,
Well done, Kale. After studying for so...
Sure hasn't been easy.
All grown.
Hello.
Thanks, everyone.
कॉले का
Thank
plot
you for
progress
your
हो गया.
guidance and-
Sino had a matter to attend to at the time.
I'm afraid the party will have to wait. Kale's...
Kale? Is...
No, it's not. I've made plans with the trap.
Well, that's a real...
Of course.
तो नहीं किया. You aren't that side of our story. दोतरे ending. But this quest was very boring. इसलिए तो मुझे मैं 3 streams में quest किया हूँ थोड़ा करके because this quest was fucking boring as fuck.
On sleep and food, I'm on feeling full of vim and vigor again.
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey, Paimon!
Don't worry.
Paimon's been looking around the place and it seems.
अगर मुझे इतना टाइम लगा क्वेस्ट करने मतलब क्वेस्ट वाज प्रीटी मीडियोकर एंड वो से लास्ट के आधे घंटे को के बेसिस पे भी मैं कहूँगा बीच में जो भी याप लोर उससे बहुत डिस्ट्रॉय किया इस क्वेस्ट को. ओह माय गॉड, अननेसेसरली ये क्वेस्ट काफी स्ट्रेच्ड था फॉर मी. ओह या वे वैन जो यार घटिया हुई है. MSQ since like 2.1 for me. ये बताओ इन्होंने अर्मनसोन बंद करके किया क्या? दुनिया का भला तेरे को. Now world is a better place to live. And cough in that AQI after that burn.
Traveler, Paimon.
जितना सुमेर का लोअर नोड क्राइम के में पहले है उतना सुमेर में पहले होते थोड़ा तो इधर होता थोड़ा टाइम बचता.
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, if we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions,
okay, this is important.
We can minimize his negative influence. That's the sort of thing I excel at.
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Bahumana was a truly.
I like the load dump, but yeah, build up में काफी टाइम लगा दिया. आरू पार्ट ड्रैग किया, but payoff काफी ज्यादा rushed है. Should have given more time. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in
The
you.
execution was bad.
Everything Dottore said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
सबसे logicalness है, but fine.
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer.
Kind of so they had to burn it.
Phrasing, and it comes down to what standards you measure yourself
ताकि पूरा सुमेरु नशे में आ जाए. पहले जलाने का जरूरत नहीं था. उस टाइम रीजन ही क्या था?
But if you choose to call yourself a late bloomer, it sounds more like you consider yourself human.
However you see yourself. Well done.
All right. I see what you mean.
Anyway, what's your next step?
कान हिलाओ बैठ के और क्या?
Complete my current courses. Everything else can wait. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still things in the city I need to help out with. I'll be heading there now.
निकलो. Imagine you can fly and you are walking. This idiot. I would never walk if I can fly.
How are you holding up?
Will walk
The
sometimes.
pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand, so Tevat's most vital information has largely been preserved.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it? How will you cope now that it's gone?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed and transposed onto Aru. Angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of flowers, Nabu Malikata, once claimed that she too could perform feats beyond the reach of mere mortals. In my
Luma Fate तो use होगा. Luma Fate वहाँ नहीं use हुआ था I think. अरे नोट करा है मैं.
Really are both fascinating and magnificent.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Should we
I understand what Dota talked about. Like, I don't care about results as people think. I am be like, you did, bro. All that godhood talk for nothing. I thought bro is actually gonna challenge.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Person of Herman Soul.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sir Nevis, do you have something urgent to say?
Yes.
आ जाएगा फ्यूचर में आ जाएगा वो भी आ जाएगा टेंशन ना लो.
We've received a message from Snezhnaya.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries. His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod cry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element, one who cannot be seen to represent the Zapoliarny Palace.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own harbingers. The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottore's subordinates in accordance with Snezhnayan law, holding all those involved in his crimes accountable. Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route. They hope this will aid in Sumeru's reconstruction.
Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True. But
Elden Ring में कहाँ तक पहुँचा है? जब Elden Ring खेलूँगा तो आप देख लेना कहाँ तक पहुँचा हूँ.
Completely watertight, both in logic and sentiment.
This disaster has had a profound impact on Sumeru. There is much that I will keep in my heart. The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, Snezhnaya would do well to uphold their responsibilities and keep a tight rein over their actions. With Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now
Yo,
carries
Dottore is
many
not ending right now. I think
I will be watching
Dottore का जिस टाइप का character लिखा है, they will bring it back. I think.
Serious matter.
Yeah.
Will you eat with us?
Dottore is basically Frieza of Genshin. Chat. Remember this. Dottore is Frieza of Genshin. He will come back.
Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me the same thing. If there isn't enough room for everyone, we can arrange back-to-back feasts.
What a wonderful idea. That just leaves the question of what we should eat.
Not more tomatoes, surely.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomatoes?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes.
Second last chat
Sometimes
देखा
when
तो.
I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them arguing in the fields.
एक चीज का था वो सेनेरा का फिनल में Dottore एक
You must hear about tomatoes even more than I do.
तो वो टेस्ट ट्यूब में एलेक्सा मॉडल रहता है हाँ या
The word has a certain magic to it. Like
I think
the
yeah.
autumn fur of a sumpter beast swirling in the wind, sometimes flying up my nose.
Tomatoes. What can we make with tomatoes? Wait, why tomatoes?
Take your time, there's no need to rush.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Me them there and...
I know. Traveler, Paimon. Well,
sure.
You hear no objections? Wonderful.
टमाटर आली गाजर मुझे खाने में क्या बना है बहन चोद Get to the point, bitch.
Natlan is such a lively place. It's super cheerful. I can
अभी
see that.
let me guess मुलानी आएगी और नाचने लगेगी watch मुलानी आएगी और नाचने लगेगी सीधे आते ही देखो चैट तो waiting for मुलानी
Welcome, welcome.
तब ठीक है मुलानी देखो तुम अभी आ ही रही होगी वो नाचने के लिए आएगी और नचनिया गिरी चालू हो जाएगी उसकी I am so fucking
The whole way here, we had a mushroom platter, Sab's meat stew, butter.
All right.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got an appetite. Then
Sounds like a plan. Let's find.
I am damn sure होगा ये मुलानी जब भी आती है आते पहले नाचेगी बहन के
I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
अगर आई तो पक्का उसका यही काम ही है पूरे आज नेटलन कॉस्ट में यही काम रहा है उसका जो कि जहां देखूं नाचते मिलूं
But on top of that, we also feel guilty.
कैसे पता चला ब्रो अभी तो oh my god I know that character dude.
I sensed its loss.
despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. Perhaps the pyronosis's disappearance is simply a knock-on effect of the impact it's had on a certain strand of fate. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning, only giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. We use it to express gratitude for the smallest of things. Yet, when faced with a kindness too immense to describe, we use exactly the same words. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most powerful.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin...
Partly to express our gratitude, but also be...
That's a nice way to tell you the truth, though. I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say...
अरे भोंइया कहीं भी बैठ जाएगा गई देखो.
The weather's beautiful today.
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some rays.
ओके सारे ही फैल गए हैं. वो तो सो गई भाई.
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before...
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Oh.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kale had come from the goddess of flowers. Those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her. A yearning for an ordinary life. A yearning to hold on to the hard-won happiness she now enjoys.
She should be ready to face the truth by now.
Whenever people meet, there is always
Malvika got scammed. Vanished pyronosis, hence confirmed Nahida is Bihari.
But even as adults, they are still children.
सारे को सारे नोसेस चाहिए प्रोजेक्ट सूजा के लिए. तो फिर एक नोसेस गया, then what happened next? वो तो नेक्स्ट पार्ट तक चलेगा ना.
Well, anyone who who's friends with a kid is probably a kid themselves.
Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. Impressive, right? Sino said that you probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry. Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going.
All right. Razi.
Dainari, is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vyuviastra? Behold, the great Vyuvia...
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to beat me to the punchline. You've changed.
You've really
क्या मैं से God status नहीं किया नहीं भाई she is still a god. I mean तो उसने बोला तो now she is like an enhancer.
For the love of...
Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time! I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Calais!
Sucrose! It's been so long!
I've been well. Everything's going great. What about you?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it.
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test report.
And it's fighting that shade, so she probably has enough pyronosis.
The final product.
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions one at a time.
That's not a stretch, I'm not gonna lie, but you might have a point.
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own...
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked up.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming?
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about tough and
We're done? Tell me we were done. Holy shit. Oh, there's more. There has to be more. How can they end like this? They need to yap, right? Oh, yes!
You're here already?
Ichu.
I'm still giving Dodoco a little trim. I won't be a moment.
A trim? Does Dodoco need haircuts too?
Of course. It's important to know how to take loving care of the apple. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel. And angels are, in a way...
Oh, right! Well,
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool-sounding lines.
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing.
Miss Nicole.
Calais? You seem a little...
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over.
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew was that you'd arranged to meet in
To be fair, everything I told you was true. Come on, let's pair...
Going to Alice? Oh.
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree and an oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That's a...
Lilupar, what are you doing here?
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here and then invite Calais to come. The prologue to this story is that I have a wish. It has stirred within my heart for centuries. Millennia, even.
Could this be related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how... And now I have seen you. and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. The torment, but beneath all this, I've witnessed the seeds of desire. You yearn to
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something I've talked about with Miss Nicole. Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to live as an ordinary human. Anything beyond that isn't mine.
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave me a revelation once. I think that's already more than enough.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to hold on to everything good, to home in on kind... How fascinating. You're nothing like Nabu Malikata, and you're certainly not her.
Of course not. I'm not some great and powerful being.
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flower. Kale, can you do this for me?
But her remains won't be easy to remove. Are you sure this is what you want?
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you willing to do something for the... But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me. So you do know. Your lips are quivering, your eyes trembling. My dear young lady,
ना घुमा क्या रही है ये लीला
I
पार
too
होगी
must
shit.
play my part.
Are you sure about this?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe... And you, Kale, I can give you a gift.
But Miss Lilopar...
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains
Last words, bro.
across the yellow sands, but
would
my
have
soul can
cared
find no peace.
I would have cared about her Lilopar's last word so hard if this was done when I did her quest, world quest. तब उतना मैटर करता मेरे लिए because I had some attachment to the character. But after years, no attachment. Okay? So it does not matter to me now. It would have mattered in that time. Today. So you gotta understand.
Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release. Allow the dying to die, and let the dead rest in peace. You have my thanks.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all true. A wish is a genuine desire, after all.
It's as if you want to use the last of your life to give me a better future.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures.
लगा था ये गई फिर जिंदा कैसे हो गई.
This is a noble act, a beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
I understand.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch, like returning to the very beginning, like surrendering to your grace. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful, pure and painless. Devotion is my love. Thank you.
कब होगा नाइट में? Oh seven ले लो पार.
She disappeared?
She left.
I had a great quest with you.
Kale,
Thanks for the memories.
are you alright?
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different at all.
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides,
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing
असल में
fine.
आप स्टॉर्म कैसे चेंज
I
करेंगे?
feel relaxed. There's
Good
really no
question.
need to worry.
Good question actually.
Then my wish has come true too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance, I want to protect the people I meet and help.
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you fulfilled 2 wishes already.
Wonderful.
Aww.
Isn't it?
Always very nice.
I feel so fantastically happy.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
तो ये क्वेस्ट के बाद स्टॉर्म हटा देंगे. Yeah, स्टॉर्म should be gone. Because that will actually contradict. That will actually contradict with the story.
You guys were holding some kind of secret event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were just saying goodbye to an old friend.
Really? Who?
Me.
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way to Mondstadt for that?
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air.
Do you think maybe up in the sky she has
Oh, when you put it like that. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think, at least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy...
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself.
Focus कर रखा भाई. Holy shit.
Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating. Always growing, always thriving like I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely. I know the weakness that kept me company will one day leave me too. But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step.
कौन सा स्टॉर्म? अरे वो डेजर्ट एरिया में अपर साइड पे मिडल में स्टॉर्म नहीं रहता है. सैंडस्टॉर्म. Oh my god, this quest ended. Chat. उस आधे घंटे के बेसिस पे I will not call this quest peak. This quest was mediocre. 6 से ज्यादा की रेटिंग नहीं दूंगा मैं. छह से ज्यादा रेटिंग नहीं दूंगा मैं. They could have done it way better, but yeah, 6 is like the best I can. इस क्वेस्ट को तोड़ के 1 हफ्ते में किया हूं, इसलिए मुझे दिक्कत नहीं हुआ. अरे तो मैं कौन सा 1 दिन में किया हूं? मैं भाई मैं 3 स्ट्रीम्स में 2-2 घंटा करके किया हूं. 2 घंटा. पहले दिन मैंने 3 घंटा किया था. लास्ट टाइम आई डिड 2 आवर्स और आज 3 घंटा किया. मैंने तोड़ के खुद किया टुकड़ों में क्वेस्ट का पूरा. एक बार में क्वेस्ट करने लायक ही नहीं है भाई. बहुत ज्यादा बोरिंग था क्वेस्ट. ये एक बार में मैं लर्न ना कर पाऊं भाई. पहले दिन करने बैठा और लाइक कि आज खत्म ही कर दूंगा. जो नींद आ रही थी मेरे को. I stopped. अगर मैं 1 दिन में करता, मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, आई थिंक मैं बहुत गालियां दे रहा होता इसको. मैं इतना कह सकता हूँ तुम्हें. पल भर गालियां पड़ रही हैं मेरी तरफ से. तो आई थिंक अगर 1 दिन में क्या होता चैट, तो फिर तो भाई आई थिंक विद रोस्ट कर रहा होता मैं इस क्वेस्ट को. क्वेस्ट 4.5 आवर्स का है बट 10 आवर्स फील हुआ. यार इसके अच्छा सर मैं स्किप बटन है विद समरी. एटलीस्ट स्किप मारो सीधे. समरी रीड करो, स्किप. एटलीस्ट उन लोगों ने स्किप बटन तो दे दिया है. स्किप तो कर सकते हो समरी रीड करके. यू डोंट हैव टू गो थ्रू दैट शिट. एटलीस्ट गुड पार्ट देखो. जहाँ तुमको लगे नींद आ रही है वेंचर स्किप 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 समरी बताओ मेरे को। मैंने पिछला एचएसआर क्वेस्ट पूरा स्किप किया है। सो इससे कहा तो S1 तू शॉप से इजीली निकाल सकता है। देखूंगा, पहले टेस्ट करूंगा 0 फिर देखना करूंगा। वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट 3 घंटे का है ये ना। हाँ आज मैं कर लूंगा। अभी मैं रात में बैठूंगा। आई थिंक इन द नाइट आई विल डू द एक्सप्लोरेशन एंड द वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट ऑफ दिस एरिया एंड खत्म कर दूंगा 80%। ये वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट मेरा डन है, मैं स्किप करूंगा पूरा। है ना भाई, मेरे पास थोड़ी टाइम है। मैं कल शाम को अपना बैठ के एल्डन रिंग की स्ट्रीम करूंगा। आज मैं खत्म कर दूंगा ये पूरा। मैं ये पूरा ये आई विल डू दिस 80% एक्सप्लोरेशन टुनाइट सो आई कैन प्ले एल्डन टुमारो प्रॉपर। इस एरिया को तो मेरा एक्सप्लोर करने का 1% मन नहीं ना। चलो वीकली क्वेस्ट तो मेरा वीकली बॉस हॉस तो डन है। वैसे भी उधर आई मीन यार इतना जरूरी नहीं है। लाइक इवेंट वाला जो मेन है ना कि तुमको लिमिटेड 400 जम्प चाहिए तो उसके लिए जो करना इंपॉर्टेंट है ना, उसके लिए करना। देन टेंपल ऑफ रेस्ट, टेंपल ऑफ silences will be easier for me because of the compass, new compass. Stream 30 likes only. Oh my god, Genshin is dead. Genshin is dead. स्टोरी क्वेस्ट भी है। फक नो, मैं लोहन का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट लंट ना करूं। बेंच अल्लाह थोड़ी हूं कि स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करूंगा गेंशिन में बिना स्किप बटन वाले। फक दैट। अभी तो मेरे को साला वो करना है, INTE का वो करना है मेरे को। वीकली स्टैमिना थोड़ा बहुत करूंगा भाई। So I can get the post. सर हाँ अनलेस 5000 का सुपर चैट देखो कोई। इतना बोरिंग है, मैं पूरा सो गया। मैं कतई करूँ भी ना, मैं किसी कैरेक्टर का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट नहीं करता हूँ कैसे में, क्योंकि मेजोरिटी क्वेस्ट रेयरली होगा किसी का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट अच्छा हो। रेयरली majority of time that's मैंने कल से मॉर्निंग सेट है। चलो सच्चा, चलो चैट मैं निकल रहा हूँ। बाय बाय, गुड नाइट। मिलता हूँ, देखते हैं। चलो ऑस्कर पैर में क्या, ऑस्कर का सब लोग बेसिकली एक्सीडेंट हुआ था, तो इस कार वाले ने किसी ने ठोक दिया था बेसिकली। तो हिज पूरा उसका पैर फ्रैक्चर हो गया था, लाइक बोन बीच में से अलग हो गई थी पूरी तरह से। सो सर्जरी हुई, बट सर्जरी से कुछ वक्त के लिए पैर ठीक हुआ। बट हुआ क्या कि जब उसका वो एक्सीडेंट हुआ तो ऑस्कर बहुत पहले की बात है, हो गया भाई 6 साल, आई थिंक 6 साल हो गए हैं चैट उसके वो एक्सीडेंट को। 6 साल हो चुके हैं, ठीक है। तो तब ऑस्कर लाइक एक तरह से लाइक वो था कर रहा था ना, अभी ग्रो कर रहा था लाइक बॉडी साइज में अपने। ही वाज लाइक समझ लो न्यू बॉर्न की तरह कह सकते हो उसको। आई थिंक 2-3 साल तो ही वाज ग्रोइंग। तब उसके लाइक टीनेज टाइम्स में उसका एक्सीडेंट हुआ था। तो उसकी वजह से हुआ क्या कि सर्जरी से उसका पैर तो ठीक हो गया, कुछ वक्त चला। बट हुआ क्या कि एज ही ग्रोज उसका बॉडी बड़ा हुआ, बट वो पैर कभी ग्रो ही नहीं किया उसके बॉडी के साथ साथ। वो पैर वैसा का वैसा ही है। तो पैर में पेन वेन कुछ नहीं था, पैर ठीक है वो, बट वो पैर समझ रहे हो तुम, समझ रहे हो मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ। उसका लाइक ही एज्ड इन हिज बॉडी साइज, बट उसका पैर वो फ्रैक्चर्ड पैर ग्रो नहीं किया है। उसका बोन वोन सब ठीक हो गया, वो जुड़ चुका है प्रॉपरली। रॉड लगी थी, ऑपरेट हुआ था, रॉड लगी थी, ठीक है, तो वो पूरे तो ठीक हो गया, बट वो पैर ग्रो नहीं किया कभी, तो दैट्स व्हाई यू विल सी हिज वन लेग फ्लाइंग इन द एयर। छोटा, हाँ, इसीलिए उसका पूरा पूरा पैर सब वो ठीक है, उसमें कुछ पेन नहीं होता है। अब वो ग्रो भी नहीं होगा, वो ग्रो भी नहीं होगा, ग्रो भी नहीं होगा, बट ही इज गुड। मिस्टर, oh my god, Oscar is not gonna let me pet him. उसने आंख दिखा दी मेरे को, ऐसे साढ़े मेरे बारे में बुराई कर रहा है ना हरामी, सुन रहा हूं सब मैं। उसका देख रहा है कि अम्मी छत पे जा रही हैं टहलने और उसको नहीं लेकर जा रही हैं, सो ही इज आई थिंक एंग्री। मेरा फ्रैक्चर हुआ था तो ग्रो हो गया, रॉड डालती तो नहीं होता। या आई थिंक इट वाज द रॉड वो रॉड भले ही निकल गई थी आफ्टर, जैसे पैरो फ्रैक्चर लाइक बोन वापस से प्रॉपरली ठीक हो गई, ठीक है। और भाई आई थिंक ऑस्कर इसीलिए बहुत इनसिक्योर फील करता कभी कभार, लाइक ही वो कुछ भी देखता है ना, अगर मान लो मेरे हाथ में मान लो कुछ भी देखेगा जो कि उसने कभी देखा नहीं है मेरे हाथ में, तो वो डर जाता है, लाइक ही इज ट्रॉमेटाइज्ड फ्रॉम द ऑपरेशंस। 2 से 3 बार इसका पूरा ऑपरेशन हुआ है, उससे वो ट्रॉमेटाइज्ड हो चुका है ये बहुत, ही बहुत जल्दी डर जाता है, इसीलिए किसी को भी टच वच करने नहीं देता है आसानी से। देख के आई मैं कंट्रोलर हाथ में पकड़ के उसकी तरफ देखने लगो तो ही विल बी लाइक गुर्राने लगेगा तुरंत। पहले नहीं था ये, ऑपरेशंस पहले एकदम चिल रहता था ऑस्कर। फिर ऐसे जब बाइक चढ़ा दी थी मेरे पैर पे, प्रेप क्लास में था मैं, फर्स्ट से पहले आती है। वेल चलो चैट, चलो नाउ यू नो व्हाट यू गाइज वर आस्किंग। के डॉग की मूवी आई थी, सेम दिखता है, या ऑस्कर है वाइट पूरा सफेदी का शौकीन। चलो चैट, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट, आपको नो मोर क्वेश्चंस, I'll see you guys someday.